Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it. My name's Jay Milne. #Blue. Our sports update deliverer. The Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid? You might be honest.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nasty Cup.
What is happening on this beautiful Thursday, August 28th? Welcome to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matty Iwanyk. We're kind of backwards, aren't we?
Why?
I don't know. Shouldn't I be on that side?
Well, if you're in the studio, yeah, it's reversed. But when I do green and gold, I'm on this side. Like whenever we were at Century last year, I was always on your left.
This is true.
Yeah.
We've got lots to get to today. We are coming to you live from, well, I guess, what do you call this? The satellite banquet studio here at Damon Bunting's backyard.
Yes, it's for the Damon Bunting Charity Classic.
Yes.
There's a golf course right there.
There's a golf course right there.
And
you
right
can see
there
it behind us. There's a basketball hoop, which I think one of us or both of us have to. Yeah, you should be able to see.
There's like a little, I don't know if people could see the there's the pin.
Yeah.
It'd be tough for people to see the pin back there.
Just to the right of the basketball hoop. A reminder that you can celebrate your birthday at the Banquet Bar. Amazing drinks, great vibes, and unforgettable memories. Book your party today at the Banquet Bar. Matty, we've got breaking news in the NFL.
Yeah, we have to get to the show and the lineup and everything, but like Ian Rappaport tweets his own tweet going, "This is not a drill, this is real." The Cowboys are trading All-Pro Micah Parsons to the Packers.
Wow.
They've already agreed to a 4-year, $188 million deal, which includes $136 million guaranteed and $47 million per year. Parsons is the highest paid non-QB in history of the NFL. It's 2 first-rounders apparently going back to Dallas. It's funny because Adam Schefter, he tweeted and he went so quick. He went All-Star Pro or All-Pro linebacker Micah Packers to the Green Bay Packers. So he'll correct that very shortly. But I didn't think this was going to happen. I don't think many thought this was going to happen. But Micah Parsons out in Green Bay or out in Dallas, off to Green Bay. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 52.5 sacks, 9 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries in 4 years with Dallas. That noise you hear is Murray McCourt swearing that his Cowboys don't have Micah Parsons anymore.
Well, look at this, too. In a span of a year, both traded away in 2025 from Dallas was Micah Parsons and Luka Doncic. I mean, this is a bad year for Dallas.
For stars that are there. They got Cooper Flagg and they got Paige Beckers. They had the number 1 overalls in the WNBA and the NBA draft, respectively. But those stars that are already established, bye-bye.
This is incredible. This is a bad day for Vikings fans, for Bears fans, for Lions fans. I mean, this just changes everything. And I wonder what the outfall is here in Dallas. I mean, is it now? Is there gonna be billboards in Dallas that Jerry Jones must go, a la Kevin Lowe here in Edmonton?
That they could. It's not going to do a single thing.
Wow.
Mina Kimes of ESPN, her take on this instantly makes the Packers Super Bowl contenders. If I'm a Dallas fan, I'm absolutely furious. Just the dumbest possible timeline. That's Mina Kimes tweeting about that one right now.
Well, if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, you must be infuriated with how your owner handled this.
It's just we could just spend the next hour reading these tweets that are coming.
Yeah, let's do it.
Micah Parsons is one of only 3 players to record 12-plus sacks in at least 4 of the last 5 seasons. At just 26 years old, he's being traded away from the Dallas Cowboys.
Jeez. I wonder if, because right now, Green Bay is the 6th favorite team on Play Alberta.
What is it to win the NFC?
Let's see here.
NFC winner, yeah.
Plus
920. That's not a bad value right now. I would say that Green Bay Packers plus 920 to win the NFC, to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
And those numbers jumped because I know the Commanders were ahead of them prior to this move. And that is a reminder that Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. It's your home for online gaming excitement, featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery instants, and sports betting. Now, with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. Wow, that is I'm still flabbergasted that happened.
Do these two teams play this year?
Look into that.
I'm doing that right now.
Okay, so we've got a loaded show for you today. As mentioned, we are on location in Damon Bunting's backyard. No, this is not my backyard. This is Damon's. We're going to have Jay's Play of the Day. We have Name the Animal coming up. That should be fun. Coop's going to test our hearing, I guess. We've got the oil understood for GCL Diesel. TSN's Matthew Scianitti is going to join us at 4:20 for Voices of the Game for Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're just going to set up Labor Day. I mean, now it's go time. Labor Day weekend's upon us. We've got the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week, a local flag football superstar. Evan Owens will be joining us here. And then it's the Battle of the Bars. We've got, where are those here?
By the way, September 28th, Sunday Night Football, 6:20, Packers in Dallas to take on the Cowboys. It's already a Sunday Night Football game.
Okay, so
I'll help you with this.
Matty.
Oh, these are nice and cool.
So I have these on ice.
So these, and we'll put them back in right away. This is Matt and Jay Eats. Unfortunately, Coop's not here for this. So we were talking last week about the Dollarama knockoffs of the bars.
Yeah.
Put that down for now.
Sure.
Oh, what is that from?
That's a wrapper my daughter left in there of a granola bar.
So you have your Twix, obviously.
And you have
Dollarama
your duet.
has duets. My thing is, these things you could get, I think, 3 duets for like $1.75. The Meteors are 2 for $1.25, but you get 2 in each pack as well.
I kept the receipt.
Look at this. So I feel for bang for your buck and taste, it's not that much different from the original.
So a Twix bar. Did they not charge me for the Twix bar?
So the duet was 2 for $1.25. Okay, so 63 cents. I think it was the chocolate bar.
Okay, so $2.
$2. And the Mars bar was 95 cents. The Meteor is 63 cents.
So this is almost 3 times as much.
So you also got the
more
Bounty,
than 3 times.
But then there's the Island bar. These
are wet.
Oh, sorry. You have Snickers, and you have Titan. And then you have Mars bar and Meteor. And I'm going to say when we walk, we will say Mars is better than Meteor, but not by much.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this, but we'll figure it out.
We're just going to eat them.
Spency 5 cents, he says, does Damon Bunting have outdoor AC? How are those bars not melted? He does not. I brought a Monster Energy watch, the bottom's wet.
So? Oh, that's very wet.
So we've got these bad boys on ice. We know what we're doing.
Well, Jay knows what he's doing because he brought them. I wouldn't have thought of bringing them on ice. Not going to lie.
That is, I'm still shocked at this trade, but wow, that's going to take over the internet. We did do we do have a basketball hoop here. So send in a suggestion as how we should have that come into play during the show. Whether we got to have a shootout, free throw competition. We were shooting around a little bit earlier. I posted a video of Matt touching the mesh.
Well, I asked you what would I touch, and you said you might get the blue. And I got the blue. I was happy. You came up, you dominated. You got that yellow. I can even still see where you grabbed it.
Yeah, I could go rim if I was.
Your second attempt, you did not.
This is a sport court, so it's like plastic. And the footing and.
Yeah, we don't have actual basketball shoes on.
This is true.
So Dusty can say whatever he wants on Twitter. Come do it yourself, bro.
Yeah, Dusty roasted you on Twitter.
Well, he gave the gif of the guy shaking his head, and it's like, dude, you come here and do that.
Michael Scott. You didn't like that.
Michael Scott.
That's who the guy was. That was.
Oh, is it the Michael Scott? That gif. I see what you're saying.
Isn't it GIF?
GIF or GIF. Depends who you talk to.
Don't really care.
Well, you asked.
Well, that's true. Damon Bunting's Charity Classic is associated with the Robin Hood Association of Alberta. It's a not-for-profit charitable organization that empowers people with disabilities. So this is just awesome to be a part of. Our very own Tom Gazzola is somewhere out there on the course, pushing the ball around. So as people come in, we might get some, people up on the show later. There's a picture of me on Damon Bunting's website, charity website. So I think there's a silent auction.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there a silent auction to this? No one told me that there's a silent auction to this. I want in on the silent auction. I'm going to look at what there's a silent auction. We'll have to post that somewhere. Go to auction.
Yeah.
There's an auction. No one told us about this.
Yeah, if you Google Damon Bunting Charity Golf Tournament, this will come up and you can go to the auction. Ooh, Edmonton Stingers courtside experience. Jacek Chocolate Couture, large box of joy. Lots of fun stuff on here to get after. We have a fun off-topic topic for you. Because we are in a backyard and we're in a giant playground, for kids, adults, whatever.
Yep.
I know, Damon, we play pickleball on this court. This is our pickleball court. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. The off-topic topic today is simple. What is the best backyard game you've ever played? Best backyard game you've ever played, or like that your favorite?
There's a lot.
There's a
a lot. Bocce ball was always a good one.
Dude, that's my number one. That's my number one. That's it.
That's a fun game.
Especially
in the backyard.
Imagine if you could play bocce ball here. Think of all the elevation changes and
there's a lot of spots for that in Damon's backyard. At our house when I was growing up, we had a volleyball net put up. That was always fun. Our yard was big enough. My brother and I actually chipped golf balls and stuff, but we also played baseball back there.
Did you?
But I'm going to go number one. I'm going to go backyard baseball because there's the two versions I've had it. There was when I was younger with my brother and I, it wasn't until we were much older, like this was a huge yard, that by the time we were moving out, my brother was able to send it well out of our yard and onto this hill that like goes onto Yellowhead. Between like 66th and like 50th Street on Yellowhead, there's those hills.
Yeah.
I lived off of those. So there's like a gully underneath it, and then there's a hill. So it's a far to hit it to. My brother was finally hitting it on those hills by the time we moved out.
Wow.
But we'd play baseball back there. And then Eric, when he was first moved to Edmonton, him, Lucas, Ryan lived at Boy's house. And then even Ryan moved on. But we'd play backyard baseball back there. They had a much smaller yard and the rules were changed. But I had great times playing backyard baseball back there. We'd just be at the stairs as you come out of the backyard onto the backyard. You'd have someone pitching. You'd have like two outfielders. It's small, but it's wonderful. So any version of backyard baseball is my favorite backyard activity.
But you're not playing with like a baseball. You're playing with like a wiffle ball?
More of a wiffle ball there. With my brother, we played with a tennis ball.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
We used the tennis ball.
I
don't want to break a window.
Lots of lawn dart suggestions coming in. I got to open up the River Cree Resort and Casino text line here. You can chime in at 780-218-9999. Lawn darts. Now, those are the old ones that used to have, like, that would be missiles, right?
Yeah, they're illegal, I
That
think.
would
You
be
can't buy them.
illegal.
Well, they're not, they can't be sold. You can find them online. Like
Hampton
the good
Steve
ones.
says, as a Packers fan, as long as Love has a decent season and Golden turns into a solid receiver, we are now in a position to push Dusty's Lions for the division. Yeah, I'll say that. I mean, this immediately changes your team. I think you have one of the most, I don't know, this is a generational defensive football player.
But the one thing I will say is that the Detroit Lions are getting Aiden Hutchinson back too this year.
True.
And what they accomplished last year, a lot of that later in the end was because of without him. So he got hurt. They're in a sense getting him back. So, but that's now I know they're not going to line up against each other. But whenever one of those offenses is on the field, you're not going to have Micah Parsons or Aiden Hutchinson on the other side of the ball. That's very exciting.
What's your take on horseshoes?
I love horseshoes. I don't view that as backyard.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a camping thing, I feel, or something.
It can be backyard.
I know.
You can have a horseshoe pit.
How many people are going to set up a horseshoe pit?
We do. We do. Yeah.
Well, you have everything.
Well, we have an arena for the girls to ride in that's sand.
Yeah.
So it's there. We just
That
pound
makes
a couple
sense.
stakes in it.
Like if we walk around all these backyards around here, I don't think we're going to find a lot of horseshoes.
That's true. You do
But
need a little bit of space. YouTube Trev, above average in the nasty chat. Beersby and beer darts.
I've never played Beersby.
That's where you put a bottle on top of a pedestal,
And you
throw
throw
But you've played beer darts.
I think, maybe.
That's a great way to make a day go sideways. Playing beer darts.
There's a lot of drinking games that could get the day to go sideways. They're designed and developed very properly for the end goal, which is to drink.
Cornhole?
Oh, cornhole's great.
But just a single.
Benny was out here with the EST hole for the tournament with the cornhole.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Did you got an EST? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I sent pictures of this to the group before.
Huh.
It's logoed with our logo right on the cornhole, and even the bags have our logo on it.
Well,
high product marketing, baby.
Wow, they do everything.
Chelsea did it. She got it done.
All right, send in your suggestions for the best backyard game that you know. You can send those into the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox at 780-218-9999. We're at Tap 25 Restaurant. It's $18.99 prime rib special. Yes, just $18.99, Matthew. Available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Available for dine-in and takeout, not available on show nights. All right, like I said, we've got a loaded show for you. We got Matthew Scianitti coming up at 4:20. We've got Jay's Play of the Day. We got Athlete of the Week. We got Matt and Jay Eats. The Battle of the Bars. That's all coming up.
I'm Team Dollar Tree. Dollarama. This is Dollarama. Your team.
I'm Team Regular.
Names.
Name brand. I'm Team Name Brand. That's all coming up right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. But first, we must hear from the one and only Coob.
All signs point to Micah Parsons being traded from the Cowboys to the Packers, with Green Bay and Parsons already agreeing to a 4-year, $188 million deal, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. And ESPN's Adam Schefter reporting that the Cowboys received Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders in the move. College football action, the sees 25th ranked Boise State take on South Florida at 3:30 before Duke hosts Elon Phoenix at 5:30. And according to 880 Chad's Morley Scott, Nick Anderson was on the field at Elks practice. He missed the last 4 games due to injury. In baseball, 4 games are wrapped up. 1 game live. The Cubs and Giants tied at 3 apiece in the 7th inning. After that, the Phillies and Braves go at it. The Marlins and Mets have a date before the Yankees challenge the White Sox. And at the U.S. Open, Canadian Denis Shapovalov has advanced to round 3 after beating France's Valentine Royer. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, they have plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. The Reid Wilkins Show continues after a brief intermission. I'm Zachary Gubish, and you're up to date.
2 guys and a goalie.
He tried to trade for Danny Heatley.
Was that Tambo?
Yep. He hired Pat Quinn.
Well, maybe Steve Tambolini was here longer than I thought.
Drafted Magnus Piarvi. 10th overall.
I still like the pick.
A great one. Traded Kyle Brodziak for nothing. That was a bad one. Signed Habby Bulin for who knows why.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Canadian Brewhouse is turning up the flavor this summer with our new summer feature menu. Try our jerk chicken skewers, Cajun shrimp tostadas, and street corn salsa. Bold bites made for patio season. Get them while it's hot. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
Goodbye! You sure are going to miss them, but their room would make a great yoga studio. Store their childhood treasures safely with Sentinel Storage and find some space for you. Try 4 weeks free. SentinelStorage.ca.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. We are coming to you live from Damon Bunting's backyard in support of the Damon Bunting Charity Classic, in support of the Robin Hood Association. And yes, we do know there's a basketball hoop back there. Matty's been shooting around a little bit. We were shooting some hoops earlier. You shoot the basketball exactly how I thought you would shoot the basketball.
I'm just having fun.
Is that fair to say?
Maybe.
That's not a slight.
I don't know. Sounds like it is.
No, it's good. It's good. You do well.
I just want to have fun.
Yeah,
we're not playing
does.
a game of 21 or anything right now.
Well, we can't. We're in the middle of a broadcast.
That's not true. We absolutely could.
Well, we can't go wireless.
We could just take the headsets off and do it.
We could
just do it during like commercial breaks or something.
Who do you think could shoot a 3-pointer first?
You. I saw you drain one from the top of the arc. Swish. It was brilliant. It was beautiful. By the way, the whole trade is now in. It's Micah Parsons to the Packers for 2 first-rounders and defensive lineman Kenny Clark.
Wow. Well, I tell you, as a Commanders fan,
You're
see
happy?
ya. Well, yeah. That's, 2 times less. That Washington's going to have to see him. Commanders, Packers. When is that? Yeah.
That's the first Thursday nighter of the season. There's this opening game of the weekend, which is on a Thursday, but the actual first labeled Thursday nighter, September 11th, will be Commanders, Packers.
Good. We'll get him when he's not ready to go.
Really?
Smith TM14 says Parsons isn't good. Smith TM14. Are you joking?
Yeah, he thinks Brock Purdy's a great quarterback.
He thinks Brock Purdy is an elite running quarterback. I don't think Brock Purdy's a terrible quarterback.
Sometimes it's okay to take off your team glasses.
Hi-yo. Bone says he saw Matt go 0-4 from the foul line at the Stingers fan day. Is that true?
There was the one shot which Coop showed. And
I remember that.
I was relatively fresh off of surgery.
Coop sewered you.
I was fresh off of surgery.
Who do you think is the best basketball player in the office?
Just going through the names in my brain. I think it's you.
I think it's me.
I don't think it's close.
But
Dusty's got size.
Dusty, I think,
his
played.
Size.
Didn't he play at U of L or could have played at U of L or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's good.
He's got the size advantage to him naturally.
Yeah, I don't speed him though.
But
I'd run circles around him.
He's got I'm sure he's got decent dribbling skills and stuff.
If Dusty's listening, he's gonna be so pissed Because he would absolutely say he would be.
I'm going with you.
It would be between Dusty and I think. And then
it's you, and then it's maybe Reid.
Reid.
Yeah, we all
Wild
saw
card.
his shooting prowess with that net that you would post.
Well, yeah, I got to get that basketball hoop up.
We don't know where we're putting it. Well,
Yeah,
I'm leaving that
Dusty
to all you.
said-
Do you guys figure
That's
out
the
where?
other plan. It's just going to be a little lower. So
No, I think it's you. Like in the end, there's the athleticism that you also have, and you know, you're still around it. The family's athletic. Like it's just all there.
Duck Dad says I'm going with Jay as well. Dusty has weak knees. This is true. Mex Bezozu sounding like an EST one-on-one tournament. That wouldn't end.
I'm
well.
out.
That wouldn't end well.
I'm not good at basketball. I wouldn't do anything on a one-on-one tournament. I'm not. It's not even worth doing for me. I'll take the L right off the bat. There's a lot. There's things I know I'm decent at or possibly capable at. Basketball's not one. My brother, we tried one-on-ones. I was I couldn't do anything against my brother. I just scream foul all the time. That's the only way I could get any sort of points because I can go to the line.
I just want to, if there's Dallas fans out there, I know there's Packers fans there, but how pissed off were you at Jerry Jones?
Well, this is an interesting one because there is a noted Cowboys fan, Pierre LeBrun, and he's tweeted, okay, I feel a bit better now looking at the full deal. Still stunning how the Parsons-Jones relationship went so dramatically sour. Always kept waiting for a sane ending. Didn't get it. I don't know how you're okay with Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders for Parsons. Like, I know Kenny Clark's pretty decent. Interior rusher. You get the draft capital. That doesn't help you this season as much. I don't know. When you're losing a guy like Micah Parsons, you're not better today. You're not better today having Clark in your lineup over Parsons.
No. Man, I just...
What is the history of the Dallas Cowboys with their first rounders, too?
Packers just won't go away. Hey? Isn't that annoying?
Well, you look at the Steelers and their coaches. Look at the Packers with their quarterbacks since Brett Favre.
They've got a solid history of quarterbacks.
They do well with the quarterbacks. I want to see what the Cowboys have done with their first-round picks over the last few years. How many hits versus not hits? Well, Parsons is a hit, obviously. CeeDee Lamb's a hit.
Vander Esch.
Ezekiel Elliott wasn't bad.
Leighton Vander Esch is a hit.
Yeah. They don't do bad with their first-rounders.
Smith TM14 says Parsons isn't good because he has poor playoff stats. And he also says Purdy has better stats than C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, and Matt Stafford.
He has better which stats?
Purdy?
Yeah. Which stats?
All of them.
But, is it playoffs or regular season? Because if you're going to say Parsons is bad because he doesn't have good playoff stats, what's Brock Purdy's playoff stats versus the other playoff stats?
Okay, so Purdy has better stats than C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, and Matt Stafford. Are those elite quarterbacks?
Well, Stafford is.
I think Stafford is.
The C.J. Stroud was first-year quarterback.
Well,
Justin
C.J. Stroud
Herbert's
could
not
be.
up there. C.J. Stroud was a rookie quarterback last year.
Yeah.
That's not the button I wanted to click. So, Brock Purdy, that's actually a very good TD to interception ratio. He's 6-1. 6 TDs, 1 interception in his 2 playoff years. It's not bad. Brock Purdy's not going to beat you with his arm as much. But if you're just going to go look at, but you have to compare all the play. Because I see it comes back total stats last year. You can't do regular season stats. If you're going to base that Micah Parsons is terrible playoffs, you got to base it all on playoffs. Don't pick and choose.
It's a firm take, Matthew.
Well, it's speaking out of two sides. If we're talking about regular season, if you're going to say Brock Purdy is a great quarterback, a solid quarterback because he has better regular season numbers than C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, and Matt Stafford, then you can't say Micah Parsons isn't good because he doesn't have good playoff numbers.
Tyler and Twirliger says Dallas has now traded Luka and Micah in the same year at age 26. Yeah, tough time to be Dallas. We alluded to that right off the top of the show. We've also got, this weekend, NCAA starts, Matty. Well, tonight. It starts. Last week it started.
But tonight.
Tonight it starts.
There's 4 games. There's a game on right now.
Let's pull it up.
It's on ESPN Plus or TSN Plus.
You should have brought your thingy.
I do have it on. Give me a second. Let me just say that. There's Boise State's on playing right now.
Yeah, it is early, isn't it?
Yep.
It started at 1 o'clock. That's going to be Jay's play of the day coming up. There is a play for a game tonight, and I like it.
But we get a big game on Saturday. And I was talking about with us, you get Texas, who's number 1, going to Ohio State, who are number 3. And and I was talking about it with us. I don't know. Did you see what happened with David Portnoy too?
Well, he's on
Barstool guy.
Yeah, he's on the Fox broadcast.
They've banned him from the stadium.
Ohio
State's banned him from the stadium.
Inside the stadium?
Yes.
How can they do that to a member of the media?
Because you could revoke anyone's press passes.
Wow.
How in the head is Michigan and Dave Portnoy to Ohio State when you're coming off the national title?
That's a bad look.
Michigan has beaten you a number of years in a row.
Yeah.
If he's there, whatever he brings, you're putting up another natty banner. And you're going to say he's banned right now?
That's a bad look.
It's embarrassing. It looks so sad.
Do you think this game should be played neutral site?
I hate neutral sites.
See, I don't for big games this big.
No.
Because how do you have the number 1 ranked team in the country going to Ohio? I understand they won the national championship last year.
Because usually the schedules are done well in advance, sometimes to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's a home and home. So one team gets the home one year, the next team gets the home the next year. So it's usually you get 2-game series, but it's split out over 2 years. I don't know. I saw a great tweet. Did you ever see I forgot what the comedian was, his name. But he did SNL as like George Washington.
Yeah.
And he would like have these.
Yes.
Somebody
Meters
created their own on that. Like, we're going to spend hundreds of $1 million on these college football stadiums. And people are like, we're going to go there every week. He's like, no, we're going to take these games to neutral sites. Like, you spend all this money on these stadiums. You put all this in there.
Oh, that's great.
And you're not playing the big football. Like, no.
Yeah.
I want Ohio State to be the home team. I want Texas to be the home team when they're hosting. I don't want these neutral sites games. Like, why are we going to Dublin, Ireland?
Yeah, I don't understand that. But, and then, I mean, you've got number 9 LSU going to Clemson, number 4. I asked the Play Alberta people. I want to have Clemson win totals on their site. They've got every other win total up there, but they don't have Clemson.
Why you want Clemson?
Because I like Clemson. Even if Clemson, have you looked at Clemson's schedule?
No.
It is patty cake.
It's ACC.
It is terrible.
Do they play the U?
Nope. I don't think they do.
They might not.
LSU is their only challenge, really. So they could cruise through. Now, this is another.
Did they ever get back to you? Yeah.
No,
or you haven't asked yet.
No, I was looking for it, and
okay.
I can ask right now, or I'll ask in the break. But is this, Texas, number 1 Texas goes to number 3 Ohio State. Because of the new format, the college football format, this is not a loser goes home game.
Oh, no.
Right?
No. Before the expansion of 4-team playoffs, it still wasn't.
Well,
you could afford 1 loss. Especially if you lost, if you're going to get 1 loss, you want to lose early in the season. You could rattle up your resume.
That's fair.
With the fact that now you could have 2 losses depending what school you are. You are comfortable allowing yourself 2 losses. The loser of this football game, they could look at their schedule and know they could still have 1 more loss, and they'll still be fine for playoff conversation. I hate that to a degree when it comes to college football because the regular season used to mean so much. Like, if you lose to your rival, if you're Ohio State and you lose to Michigan, and you don't have a shot now at winning the Big Ten, you should not be national champions.
That's right.
But because of the way college football has changed, because of money, and because the system was kind of stupid as well when the computer decided who the 2 teams were going to meet, we now have the regular season being a little less meaningful. Although they'll always be on Ohio State's national title. You didn't Michigan that year. That's always going to be there. Michigan fans are always going to have that over Ohio State.
Well, and speaking of Michigan, you referenced Dave Portnoy. They've got the number 1 recruit in the country that switched from a commit to LSU to Michigan in Bryce Underwood. They are coming out ranked number 14 in the country. They host New Mexico this weekend. There's just an incredible slate of games going on.
Catholics versus convicts.
Oh, Notre Dame,
Miami, 5:30 on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a great time. And like then the next few weeks, there's like maybe 1 or 2 good games a weekend.
But they're coming out hard.
But they're fun.
Yeah.
It's still just a fun time. I love college football. Yesterday, talked about with Gager and Zach, what are the, like because I playing off the faces of the franchise, what are your 4 favorite sports days of the year? And one of them for me is that Saturday rivalry weekend of college football. It's great.
Yeah.
I will take college football right now personally over the NFL.
What do you think of this? This would be interesting. Dawson Nielsen says, "Can you ask for Labor Day sweep odds?" I'm assuming you mean
like the Elks
for Edmonton.
Both?
Huh. I could ask.
That is completely disrespectful to the Calgary Stampeders.
It is. He's asking. I mean, hey, I'm a man of the people, Matthew. What do you want me to do?
I'm just explaining that I don't think that like I still like I've been asking all the guests this week, like, what does the Stamps have to do to show people that like they are just a team that is so good? Like, are they beatable? Sure, that we've seen it. But to think that there could be a sweep right now, let's see the Elks go win 1 football game against the team with the winning record, or their full team in the lineup.
Well, I think if they hang a whooping on Edmonton, then that would go a long way in suggesting that. But I don't know. I still think that especially in the CFL, and the way that this team is trending, I still think they have a shot to upset.
Sweep.
Well, if they win on Monday, then
then you're gonna have a pissed off Calgary team coming to town.
Who cares?
Winnipeg couldn't find a win against this team in 3 opportunities. Saskatchewan couldn't find a win against this team in 2 opportunities. Let's take it a game at a time.
Big Uke says, get the odds both ways. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I'll ask her right now.
We have some college football underway. I do have it now. Boise State, South Florida. I believe that's on TSN Plus. Later tonight, Nebraska is in action. That's on TSN 5. I can't remember who Nebraska is playing, but that's on regular cable.
That's my play of the day.
I didn't say anything. I knew. I'm just. Who's
we'll
Nebraska playing? Who's Nebraska playing?
That is Cincinnati Bearcats.
That is on TV. So Jay's teasing it. That's going to be his play of the day. It's a game you can watch on TSN 5 if you don't have TSN Plus.
Well, we can get to that right after the break. We've got Jay's play of the day coming up. We've got Oil Understood, Matthew Scianitti, all the fun stuff. You are joining us here on the Reid Wilkins Show live from the Damon Bunting Charity Classic in support of Robin Hood Association in the mobile banquet studio, where every Monday you can bowl for just $2 all day at the banquet bar. Grab your friends, walk in. Hey, Matty, grab your friends, walk in, and start your week with some fun. Get real. Play hard at the banquet.
Jay read that last week, and it was how was it worded?
It said, "Walk in, grab your friends,
start your week with some fun." And I was like, "That shouldn't you grab your friends first, then walk in with them?" Now I know, like you could plan to all meet there, but that's not grabbing your friends still.
That's true.
So I'm thankful. Thank you for changing that.
And if you haven't already, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hammer the thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. That helps us. That makes us happy, and it helps spread the good word of Edmonton Sports Talk. We do have the number set at 75. We need to get to 75 thumbs in order to get double word of the day. So, yeah, you can listen to us on EdmontonSportsTalk.com, the iHeartRadio or TuneIn app, or right here on YouTube. And if you are, smash that thumbs up. All right, we'll be right back. But first, we must hear from the Kubinator.
A blockbuster trade in the NFL sees Micah Parsons being shipped to the Packers in a trade and sign deal with the Cowboys. Packers giving Parsons a 4-year, $188 million deal, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Cowboys get Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders in the move. Well, 880 Chad's Morley Scott reported that Nick Anderson was back at Elks practice today. Anderson is sat out for the past 4 games due to injury. And back down south, college football action is live with 1 game. South Florida hosting Boise State. They're scoreless early in the first quarter. After that, Ohio plays Rutgers at 4 o'clock. And just 1 game's live in baseball. The Cubs and Giants are tied at 3 apiece in the top of the 9th, while in tennis, Canadian Denis Shapovalov defeated Frenchman Valentin Royer to advance to round 3 at the U.S. Open. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring, proudly serving Edmonton and area for over 30 years. Their West End showroom is open 7 days a week. You can shop online at ParamountFlooring.ca. The boys roll on with the show live from Damon Bunting's backyard on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
Which one of these 2 players do you think lives up to those expectations the most?
Savoy, because he's got pro experience. He had really good numbers in the AHL. He had a cup of coffee in the NHL. Played with Draisaitl.
I thought he looked pretty good last year when he was up here.
It was just a numbers game because they had so many veterans here. They're like, we're not going to rush this kid. I'm not saying Ike Howard won't be good. I think it's going to be an adjustment.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Gallo LLP is an Alberta-based accounting firm with expert chartered professional accountants in both our Edmonton and Sherwood Park accounting firms. Our experienced and innovative accountants provide financial advice that saves our clients money. Simply put, we help our clients protect their assets and grow their businesses. At Gallo LLP, they go beyond the numbers to ensure the continued success of your business. Reach out to Preet or John to discuss how they can help your business grow. Visit GalloLLP.ca today and see how they can help you take your business to the next level.
Do you have pets? Horses? Chickens? Did the place you used to get your feed recently close down? Have no fear. Clover Bar Feeds is here. Whether it's dogs, cats, horses, or chickens, Clover Bar Feeds has you covered. Offering a large variety of food and feed, you can trust the experts at Clover Bar Feeds. They've been family owned and operated for over 60 years. This means you can expect nothing less than top-notch service and selection. Come visit them at 200 Portage Close in Sherwood Park, or visit them online at cloverbarfeeds.com.
Everyone knows when you need a truck now, you call Dawn.
That's right. You call us, Frontier Cartage, when you need driver coverage or have a truck that's down.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you've got way more freight to move than you thought.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you need a truck that's available and ready to start anytime you need.
You call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826. 587-222-5826.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Must you click? Click. Thumb. Must you click? Thumb, thumb, thumb. Click, click. Thumb, thumb. Click, click, click.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk. We had the one and only Damon Bunting, who is here. He's golfing with Kevin Pendergrast.
Yes, former Edmonton Oilers scout, former Buffalo head scout, former Buffalo Sabres head scout.
Just, I imagine the people that will be coming through here in about a matter of 2 hours will be pretty impressive.
Well, yeah, is Damon the first group?
No, he's usually the last group. You can ask him.
Hey, David, are you the first group or?
You're second, okay.
Thank you.
He's second of 8.
Second of 8.
So we have possibly 6 more groups.
Number
one on the scorecard, though.
That's a lie.
Oh, don't say that. I believe in them.
Yeah,
I believe in Damon.
No, I don't.
Although, can you win your own golf tournament?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Have a good round, fellas. It is time to get to Jay's Play of the Day, presented by Play Alberta. It's time to turn up the fun with the all-new Play Alberta app, your digital destination for casino, live dealers, instants, lottery, and, of course, sports betting. Coob, if you've got my music, play it now.
It's Jay, it's Play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's Play of the Day. It's Jay's Play of the Day. Jay's Play of the Day.
All right. We're going tonight, baby. This is the first Jay's Play of the Day on college football this year. This year. No, ever. Ever, Matt.
This
ever.
is going to start in April.
Ever. So I'm excited. I love college football. I love everything about it. I just love the energy. I love the atmosphere. I love the student athlete side of it. So tonight,
emphasis on student.
Nebraska, Cincinnati. This is the second ever matchup between Nebraska and Cincinnati. I think the last one was in 1906 or something, like way long ago. That doesn't make sense as I say it out loud.
What is it? What was it again?
Check out the last time Nebraska and Cincinnati played.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1906?
Cincinnati, are they Maction?
No.
Cincinnati's not in a big program.
Anyways, Nebraska has improved from 5-7 to 7-6 last season. They've got quarterback Dylan Raiola. He's emerging as one of the up-and-coming quarterbacks in the NCAA. Nebraska is -6.5 tonight. That was at -114. We've got it boosted to +100. So even money.
They're playing at Arrowhead Stadium.
Only the best for the best.
Even this article, why is Nebraska Cincinnati playing at Arrowhead Stadium? Well, there's not a clear reason for why the two teams are meeting at a neutral site. That's my problem with college football.
Talk about a neutral site game.
Okay, so this
should be a sellout.
So last meeting. I'm still looking for it.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that is Jay's Play of the Day. Coob, you probably don't have... Coob, why don't you hop on and say hello? I feel like we haven't talked today. How you doing, Coob?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, how's the air conditioning in the studio?
Oh, it's fantastic. I wish I had this at my house. Like it's amazing. Compared to the old studio, I'd just be sweating bullets if we're at the old place right now. But I'm calm, cool, collected, just chilling out, hanging out.
Have you considered sleeping at the studio?
Never, not even once in my mind.
Maybe.
I wonder who's going to be the first one that's going to sleep at this studio.
Probably Trev.
Yeah, I slept first with the other one.
You did?
Yep. I did a post-game show, and then I do the mornings the next day, so I just slept in my office.
Now, do we count like a cat nap? Like a little quick nap? It's got to be a full overnight?
Sleeping the night, overnight.
Yeah, it's got to be an overnighter.
The last time the Huskers and the Bearcats met, this article on SI, why did these ads keep messing with it? The last time the Huskies and Bearcats met, the forward pass was in its infancy. So, yes.
What year was that? Doesn't say?
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
While the trend never quite caught on in Lincoln, the Huskers now pair one of the most talented quarterbacks in the country.
Yeah,
so it's been a long time.
So get on Jay's Play of the Day. We've got Name the Animal coming up. Coob, are you ready to roll?
Yes.
You sound so confident that you're ready to roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that better?
You've got two animals for us?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You're
yes.
scaring me.
I have two animal noises.
Okay, let's go with number one.
You know something? Hear that echoey again.
Coob, are you doing the same sound you did last week?
No, that's different.
Nope.
That's
Different
not
sound.
the penguin. But it does sound watery.
No.
Like it sounds aquarium.
Oh, play it again.
Okay.
It sounds like a
cow.
I know, but it sounds like more like a hippopotamus type, like one of those type of animals, like the big water animal almost, or something like that.
Like a water buffalo.
Maybe.
Coob, is this animal found in Alberta?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, is it maybe more like a mountain goat or
no, like a moose?
You think you want to go like
or an elk?
Elk?
Is it an elk?
It is not an elk.
Is it a water animal?
No.
Okay, so it's full land.
Does it have horns or a rack?
Yes.
What do we say? We said elk?
Yeah. Is it a mountain lion?
That doesn't have horns.
I don't know. One of those. What are the ones that have the horns?
A mountain sheep.
Mountain sheep. Is it a mountain sheep?
No.
Okay.
Is it a moose?
Yes.
Oh!
Okay, there we go.
There we go. We got the moose.
Dun,
The
dun,
moose
dun,
is
dun.
loose.
There we go.
Okay, let's go to animal sound number 2.
That's so cute.
What the heck was that?
What's like a gerbil type esque thing? I'm picturing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, play it again.
Sound like one of those toys you squeeze and stuff. But where do we want to ask like a question?
Well,
can this be a pet?
I would say yes. I don't think there's anything against having one as a pet.
Is it okay? But is this do people actually have this as a pet, or are you just saying you could and you're seeing that?
I've never met or heard of a person having this as a pet.
So it isn't. So it's a no. I would go with that one then.
Is this animal found in Alberta?
No.
How do we I feel like is it small? I don't know how.
Yeah, is it smaller?
Can I hold it to my hand, with both my hands?
It would fit in your hands.
Okay.
Oh, is it a gerbil?
It is not a gerbil.
No, because that would be is it a gopher?
It is not a gopher.
It's not a squirrel. I know what those dicks sound like. Those wake me up every day. Squirrel.
What do we rodent family type question? How do I ask that?
Is it a rodent?
No.
No.
Not a rodent, okay.
Gosh, Coob, you're gonna have to give us some clues.
It has 4 legs.
Is it furry?
It is not furry. There's no feathers. There's no fur.
What?
Is this something found in water?
It would.
To me, that's a no.
It would reside near the water.
Yeah,
but
near
not
the water.
in the water.
So it doesn't have feathers. It doesn't have fur. It's small.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're missing here with this.
I'm stumped. Does it have a shell?
It does not have a shell, but it has rougher skin and strange-looking eyes.
Strange-looking eyes.
We're going to be upset when we get told this, I have a feeling.
Is it a snake?
No.
I hate snakes
so
much. I absolutely hate snakes.
This is terrible.
Is it an insect?
It is not an insect.
Coob, you're going to have to give us another hint.
I think we're just going to have to almost tap.
You can't tap.
They're found in Africa.
Thanks.
Well,
hey, that helped us last time with the penguin.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, we're going to go into the Nazi chat here. I haven't looked.
Armadillo. I feel like that's too big. But armadillo. Is it an armadillo?
No.
Is it what is it? Chinchilla? Is that a thing?
I like the guess, but no, not a chinchilla. They have webbed feet.
The one, this animal has webbed feet?
Yes.
And no hair?
No hair.
No feathers?
No feathers.
Jeez.
That seems very low.
Can we play it again?
I gotcha.
I'm out. I have no clue.
It is a very cute animal, some would say.
I can see that. Well, no, somebody said ferret. I feel like they have fur, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Platypus? Is it a platypus?
It is not a platypus. And they're furry as well. They're like weird beavers. I know it's a tough one. Well, variations of this animal do live in North America and are found in Alberta, but the specific, not species, I guess, kind of this specific animal, they're found all over the world, in most parts.
If you said rhymes with, would we get
it? Easily, yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
Do it.
Rhymes with dog.
Frog?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's a desert frog. The world's cutest desert frog.
Oh, well, frogs
Desert
are
rain
absolutely pets.
Yeah, but this specific one.
Oh, you were
though-
going for this. Oh, that is so cute.
You think that's cute?
Yeah, it's a little blob
look
of
at that
whatever.
guy.
Yeah.
It looks like the little doll from that Luis has in Bob's Burgers.
This is an ugly animal.
Yeah, but it's ugly cute. It's like Moo Dang.
It's so ugly.
It's so
It's
ugly.
not cute.
It's so ugly, I'm going to die.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, Jay.
I guess it
everything's
is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I guess it is.
beautiful.
The desert frog took us for a.
Oh, it's so adorable. I think it's a little adorable.
It's
Look at
cute.
that.
The eyes. It's
Right.
got a little.
Even
It's got a little
that.
mug. You know.
It's a little chubby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The cute. It's kind of like a mini Jabba the Hutt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I don't think Jabba the Hutt's cute.
And it tries to roar, but it can't because it's a little tiny bugger.
Okay. Well, that was exceptional, Coob. Well done. You stumped us. Coob wins. But we're on to the
We
next
got the
one.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the oil
Got a couple,
understood
but we
coming
got
up next. We've got buying or selling. We've got our past the pantry athlete of the week coming up. We've got Battle of the Bars, Matt and Jay version. You are listening to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk right here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
The Lock Shop.
I mean, especially the Argos, considering the way they're handling things next year where they're going to be playing 3 home games on the road.
Have we talked about that? I don't think we have.
To me, the biggest miss on all of this, if the Argos have to play neutral site games or road games, how the hell are we not having at least one game in Quebec City?
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
If you aren't wearing a Connect belt, what are you waiting for? A one-size-fits-all belt with a smooth, hole-free track system makes it adjustable for the perfect fit. With fully customizable options, you can choose your belt color, material, and buckle to suit your style. 100% Canadian-owned and operated, Connect belts are designed for work, everyday wear, and even a round of golf. Check out the large selection of men's and women's styles at www.knktbelts.com. Connect belts, the perfect fit every time.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
The Canadian Brewhouse is turning up the flavor this summer with our new summer feature menu. Try our jerk chicken skewers, Cajun shrimp tostadas, and street corn salsa. Bold bites made for patio season. Get them while it's hot. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Micah Parsons is now a Packer, being traded from the Cowboys to Green Bay for two first-rounders and Kenny Clark. Green Bay agreeing to a 4-year deal with Parsons worth $188 million, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in league history. From Elks practice 880, Chad's Morley Scott has reported that Nick Anderson was back at practice today. He missed the last 4 games due to injury. And there's tons of action in college football on the docket right now. One game's live. Boise State and South Florida locked at zeros with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. After that, Lafayette meets Bowling Green. In the MLB, there's 5 games wrapped up, 3 games on the slate. Yankees and White Sox squad at 5:40, while the Marlins and Mets have a date. After that, the Braves and Phillies go toe-to-toe. While at the U.S. Open, Canadian Denis Shapovalov has advanced to round 3. He beat Frenchman Valentin Royer. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk, coming to you live from Damon Bunting's backyard.
On his basketball court.
On his sport court basketball court for the Damon Bunting Charity Classic in support of Robin Hood Association. We are going to have somebody on from the Robin Hood around 5:30. She's here. She's setting up. Because what happens here after the tournament is Damon puts on a full dinner, courtesy of the Keg.
Yeah, not at the course. He takes it to his house.
He brings everybody from the tournament to his backyard. And
I'm loving this speaker.
Yeah, you're enamored with the speaker.
Well, lights up in such a cool way.
It is nice out now, hey?
Oh, it's been nice all day.
Wow, it's hot.
Suck it up, princess.
Oh, I hate heat. What can I say?
I don't.
Well, I don't hate
You brought
heat.
the mister and you haven't used it yet.
Would you like me to mist you?
No, I do not want to be misted.
Can I just... So I brought this. This is what my daughters use for their hair.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, right on the equipment. That's awesome.
Yeah, misted everything. We're getting everything's gonna go down here. That's fine.
It's just got an amazing spot.
A reminder that we are coming to you live from the banquet studio, the satellite studio today, where you can celebrate your birthday at the banquet bar. Amazing drinks, great vibes, and unforgettable memories. Book your party today at thebanquetbar.com. Maddie, the off-topic topic for William Huff was, what is the best yard game that you could play? And I think actually, like backyard style game, I think bocce ball.
It's a big one.
Like, has been taking the cake.
The other one that we didn't talk about, badminton. Badminton's always fun. Set up the little net, play a little badminton. I always enjoyed
You know what's a good one that I've played recently at family function? I think it's called Foursquare.
Never heard of it.
So it's like a volleyball net height, but it's into quadrants, 4. And it's not much bigger than this tent, to give you an idea of the size of it. And you have to bump it over the net to whoever.
Okay.
But you have to keep it in bounds. There's tape on the ground that is the boundaries. And you have to keep it in play. So if you mess up, you're out, and then you rotate through. And it's kind of like King's Court.
Ah.
It's a fun game. I would highly recommend it for those that haven't. All right, it is time to get into the oil. Understood for GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta area for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel, Diesel. He's doing it. Oh my God.
That was a late.
Understood.
That was a late decision. I wasn't thinking of that.
Matthew.
Do not run flip flops.
Do not. Oh, boy.
All of a sudden I look up, I'm like, damn it, the net's right there.
Oh, boy. Well, we're going to have to, somebody's going to cut that, I'm sure. How you feel?
Do you think I was going to do that?
As soon as I saw you start going and getting moving, I said, okay, the basketball's here. He's going to go for it. You're going to have to redeem yourself.
Why?
Do you want to go now?
No.
You want me to redeem?
It was, I was under pressure. I had to get back in time. There's an audio stream. Can't be silent too long.
Wow. Okay. This is the Oil Understood for
Why do you
DCL
keep
Diesel.
refreshing?
What do you mean? I have to refresh my
YouTube.
I
always keep refreshing it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes it won't load up for me. It won't stay live.
And you just click live.
Oh. See, I'm not a savvy guy, man. I'm not a savvy guy. Matty, what did you hear today from Chris Johnston?
Well, I didn't hear this. This was on TSN. He was talking with Rashog, Chris Johnston, Athletic TSN morning show contributor. I got to pull up the graphic. My phone's a little too hot right now, so it's not opening properly. Basically, he went with his indication. He says his guess, McDavid will start the season without a new deal.
Start the season without a new deal. Do you know how crazy this city would be?
It would. The reason I don't agree with Chris Johnston, and I have no insiders, like I have no connections like Chris Johnston does.
Right.
But if the one thing for Connor that we keep hearing is he's calling out management to win now, putting a distraction of not having a contract done does not help you.
Right.
It's not helping you win.
Yeah.
That until that deal is signed.
That's a great point, man.
It is a distraction that is surrounding this football or this hockey team. I was looking at football around this hockey team until it gets signed. Like you go into October, the first game. That's the story. He could sit there and say, I'm not going to talk about this all year. But everyone else is. And when you go to different markets, they're going to try to ask you about it.
Yeah.
It is a cloud that will hang over this team. So that's why I also like, if he's trying to win, the distraction of, well, is he going to stay? Is he not? Isn't one that helps you win this upcoming season.
Yeah. I think that's a great point. Which is why I especially after what was said yesterday down at the Hockey Canada orientation camp. I mean, he says my plan and my intentions are to win with Edmonton.
Yeah. So I just, that's where this is getting done.
It's getting done, but it's almost like to the point now where things are being said just to try and unravel Edmonton Oilers fans a little bit more, and try to.
It's the rest of hockey too.
But this is I'm actually pleasantly surprised for Oilers fans on their behalf, because this is the lack of freaking out has been pretty unreal. I mean, it's unusual, especially for a superstar like Connor McDavid. Like, the only thing that you're going on is that he said everything he says has sounded like, yeah, he's coming back, and that his wife started and opened a bar downtown,
which I still want to go to.
You haven't been?
No.
No. I went on the VIP night, opening night.
Did you really?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No, I did not. No, I wouldn't have gotten that invite. So I don't know. I don't know how, especially after what was said yesterday, you can come out now. I mean, he's an insider. He's hearing things from different people. He's got the ear of different agents across the league. But yeah, I just have I'm not really concerned about that. I think that's going to happen. I think it's inevitable. In fact, I've said it numerous times. I think it's going to happen next week, early next week. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. The rookies report September 10th.
If we're getting ready for Thursday night football and McDavid's still not signed, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, really? He's not signed.
Now's the time.
Then I'll start thinking about, okay, well, what's the holdup here? This whole time he wasn't in town. Leon had his wedding. They went on their honeymoons together, or whatever it was that they did together, the French trip together. He's not coming back. And you're not doing that press conference without the Zoom or with the Zoom. You're doing it in person.
Right.
So it was always going to be until when he's back to Edmonton. You got this orientation camp. So it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, it's Thursday. Those are the days. If I'm all of a sudden getting ready to watch Thursday night football next week and I'm going, oh, he hasn't signed, then I'll start going, okay, now we've got something to discuss.
Yeah.
Before that, I'm just going to be like, no, this is you guys will be getting a text message from me probably Monday morning, if not maybe Saturday, where it will be everyone be ready. The moment it happens, we got to change gears to cover that. So everyone be on your toes. That's where I'm at with this, is that I want to text that. I'm under the assumption to be prepared that something's going to happen next week. We're going to hear there's going to be a press conference, and we're shifting gears to cover a press conference.
What do you think of the Zach Hyman did an interview with Paige Martin yesterday from Calgary? Still on a wrist brace.
Yeah.
Does that concern you at all?
Sure. Wrists could take a while to recover.
This just looks to be
takes a long time to feel right after it's fully recovered.
Yeah, but you this is the times where you say, well, you'd rather he just had broken it rather than there must have been ligament damage, internal damage that he's still dealing with. I mean, camp's opening soon. You're still in a brace. Do you think Zachary Martin starts the season with the Oilers?
Well, I didn't watch the interview. I didn't see the interview.
He didn't suggest. He said things are going good.
He's shooting anything? That's the one question.
No.
If you're not shooting, that's the concern.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not doing
to get that feel again, to grab that stick and have your feel and get that going and feel comfortable again. That takes a while. So that's a concern, 100%. But it doesn't matter to a degree, because is he healthy by next April? That's when it matters. I don't care about October. I don't care about November. I don't care about December. I don't care about January. I care about February because it's Olympic hockey.
Yeah.
March, now I care because trade deadline's happening. This team's a playoff team as is. Even if Hyman's not there fully.
Hyman's not there. What if Ekholm's not there?
They're still playoff team.
Yeah, but it might be a tough start to the season.
So what? This city should have learned for the last number of years. They're going to be fine. As long as they get to the playoffs, it's a different team come playoff time. Don't stress. Don't get all panicky. Don't be texting in or jumping in the nasty chat when Tommy's on the air, losing your mind. Because they'll be fine. Last year, I went to Hernan during that early stretch and I said, you could tweet it. They're going to be in the playoffs, guaranteed. When everyone was panicking.
Yep.
And what happened?
You were right.
Learn from the past.
Have you heard of this? This is going back to the off-topic topic. The best backyard game. We play a game called Coob. Joaquin said this in the nasty chat too. It's also called Viking chess. 2 teams, 6 batons, 5 pawns per team, 1 king. So it says take turns tossing batons underhand at other teams' pawn blocks. Once all opponents' pawns have been knocked down, you can toss at the king. If you get behind, early comebacks are difficult.
How did they spell it?
K-U-B-B. Spelled like cub, but it's pronounced like coob. Isn't that like...
Oh, yeah, I've played this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've played this.
Yeah.
Yep. So the king's in the middle, and then there's your pieces at the end, and you got to knock all them over, and then you could go for the king. Yeah, I've played that one at my parents' at their lot.
What's the one game, Bunnock? You ever played Bunnock?
No.
There's like a Bunnock Canadian Championship.
There's championships of everything.
I saw Bunnik once being played at West Edmonton Mall.
Did you join in?
No, it was it was serious. Or Bones. Some people call it Bones.
That's the way I've heard it, I think. I feel like I've heard that the Coob as Bones.
No, Bunnik is Bones because
Bunnik
they're actual
bones?
bones. They're actual.
Well, so like
they're
well,
shaped like
bricks or
bones.
whatever.
Those are like
I guess, yeah.
Those are actual. Like I think they're supposed to be like
the game of bones.
Cow bones. Whereas Coob is like a stick.
They're blocks.
A block. Huh. We should have brought a game here.
Oh yeah, because there's not enough games for you. There's two basketball nets and a bin full of basketballs.
Is it a bin full?
There's a lot.
Matthew got us refreshments last break. Damon came over and he said, "Hey guys, what are you actually doing here? There's a fridge full of refreshments. Go help yourself." Damon's just the best, huh?
He is a lovely human being.
Wonderful guy.
I need to get him on the Hangout more.
Yeah,
because it's great.
Absolutely.
He was on last week.
Yeah, he was with.
I know he was.
Jasmine.
Yes.
You guys talked about. Hey, you know what? I appreciated that. I never had the chance to talk to you about it, but you said you would choose me out of the office to play
Amazing Race
in Amazing Race.
Easily.
Yeah.
If it's the whole office, I don't want anyone else.
I think we'd be good.
Yeah, people think that we would just bicker. No.
You know what, Matt?
We'd get it done.
I
don't like dealing with people.
Let's say Edmonton Sports Talk keeps growing the way it is, which is brick by brick. Like things are happening. I mean, the morning show simulcast starting next Wednesday on 95.7 Cruise FM. That's big. Let's say we keep trending that way, which I have no doubt we will. And you and I become, a little more recognized, a little more known. We could get on that show.
I think we could get on it before.
I don't know. Do you think?
I think we could. What would be your weakness?
My weakness?
If you had one.
Probably.
I have two major weaknesses.
Yeah?
I hate talking to people. I'm not like.
Oh, that's
I'm
one of my strengths.
Exactly. That's why we do. And it's the eating stuff. I can get grossed out by eating stuff.
Yeah, me too. We might struggle there.
That's where we have a tough. I don't know how much. I haven't really watched that show. I don't know how much eating.
And some of those puzzle style games.
Canada. I love those.
Okay.
I love that stuff.
I can push through on the eating. I mean, I'll try it.
We have to split it. I think we'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
the thing is, though, like you're extremely competitive. I know I'm competitive.
Mm-hmm.
If ultimately they put something disgusting in front of me, but I know we're about to win something, like we're trying to win something.
Yeah.
I think I could scarf it down.
Yeah.
As long as there's water.
As long as there's water.
And it'll come up later,
or
but
a
that's
good
okay.
seltzer.
I don't think they'll give us seltzers.
It'd be nice to have one.
Be great.
All right.
That might be the one thing we'd stop for drinks. We're doing so well. Let's hit this pub.
That was the Oil Understood. We did talk about Oilers there for a bit. It's it's getting late here in the summer. The summer can't come to an end soon enough for Oilers fans, but fear not. I know. But fear not. The Oilers will be here. Just be patient. We will be back with TSN's Matthew Scianitti. That would be Voices of the Games for Windsor Plywood. We're going to talk all things Labor Day. So keep it right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sport.
Micah Parsons has been traded from the Cowboys to the Packers with Green Bay, and Parsons agreeing to a 4-year, $188 million deal, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in league history. Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders go the other way to Dallas in the trade. And 3 games are live in college ball. Boise State leads South Florida 7-0 early in the second, while Bowling Green has a 7-0 lead early in the first against Lafayette. There's about 10 minutes to go in the quarter. And according to 880 Ched's Morley Scott, Nick Anderson was on the field at Elks practice today. He missed the last 4 games due to injury. And 3 games are left on the baseball slate. 5 games wrapped up. Braves and Phillies go at it at 4:45 before the Marlins battle the Mets, and the Yankees face the White Sox. While at the U.S. Open, Canadian Denis Shapovalov has advanced to round 3 after beating France's Valentine Royer. This sports update is brought to you by Clover Bar Feeds. Clover Bar Feeds has all the animal feed you'll need. Get top-notch service and selection from their family-owned business. Visit Clover Bar Feeds at 200 Portage Close in Sherwood Park, or give them a call at 780-467-5014. Some CFL discussion follows up the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Hannah Van Biber joins us on the show.
I hate to say it, but I was not a believer at first. I was like, this is a rebound. This is a fling. Everybody wants to date a football player once, and then they, move on to someone else more serious. And he was so different from anyone she had dated. She'd only dated sad singer-songwriters. So I'm happy to see it. She's in her happy era, and she decided to get married to
The
it.
Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18+. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Okay, 2 kids, 2 backpacks, lunch bags. Wait, where are the school books? Back to school doesn't have to mean the everyday rush and stress of looking for your kids' items. Have more zen in your mornings. Find space for your family's needs with Sentinel Storage. Go back to school with 4 weeks free. Reserve your space today and find the peace of mind your morning needs. Visit sentinelstorage.ca. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk, right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. A reminder that you can have your say at the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox at 780-218-9999, where Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., happy hour is on at the Tap 25 restaurant. That's right, Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., it's happy hour at Tap 25, where drinks are $5.25. You will find that over at the River Cree Resort and Casino. We've got a lot of things going on football today. We got Boise State taking on South Florida, the Bulls.
TSN Plus.
We had Micah Parsons, blockbuster trade.
Trade and signing.
Happening in the NFL. But right now, we are going to talk some CFL and specifically Labor Day. It's the best time of the year, and we are pleased to be joined by TSN's Matthew Scianitti, who is joining us for Windsor Plywood Leduc. He is the voices of the game. Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. With a huge selection of hardwoods and knowledgeable staff, they're here for all your DIY needs. Windsor Plywood Leduc, the experts you need to know. Matthew Scianitti, how you doing today?
Boys, how are we?
Hey, we're doing well. It's 31 and sunny. I know you're joining us on phone, but we are actually on location today at a charity golf tournament here in Sherwood Park. So we're on a basketball court right now, Matthew. So life's good. Yeah, life's
nice.
good.
I'm just looking at the Canadian National Exhibition outside my window here near the lake in Toronto. Not nearly as nice a weather here in Southern Ontario, but you know what? As you said, we're getting close to Labor Day, so there's that special feeling around the CFL community.
Absolutely, and let's get right after it. Let's start in Hamilton as Toronto comes to town. Both these teams lead the CFL in scoring. They're putting up, at or around 30 points per game. Do you think the scoring trend is going to continue into Labor Day on Sunday?
Well, I can tell you there's going to be, having done a lot of these, I was thinking about it last night, how many Labor Day Classics I've done. And I know equally as passionate out there in Alberta, especially in Southern Alberta, when the Elks come down to Calgary. But man, it may not be as blisteringly hot as it has been in years past, but it is going to be heated. Just given the fact that Ticats coming off a 2-game losing streak, really thought that they were looking at these last couple of games against BC and Saskatchewan, thinking they could assert really a strong hold on first in the East. And the Argos, getting up off the mat this past weekend against the Lions and dropping over 50 points, and Nick Arbuckle having a career day, and without DeMonte Coxey, guys like Jake Herslow coming out of nowhere to have the game of his life, knowing now the Argos are getting Mackay Polk back. And yeah, it kind of feels that way, that we're set up for an offensive explosion, but you wonder if the extracurriculars might not get in the way, because that tends to happen sometimes during Labor Day. Not tends to, it does happen. But both of these teams need a win in different ways. The Ticats need to get back on track. Even though certainly the Alouettes haven't really done much to kind of chip away at the lead themselves on a losing streak. But the Argos, if they win this game, it really puts them back in the conversation in the East.
Well, that's where I was going to go next. I mean, sitting at 3-8, obviously they had an impressive victory over BC. But is this a lose and go home situation for the Argonauts?
It seems like Ryan Dinwiddie has made that kind of proposition since week 3 for some reason. He's been talking about must-wins every single week. And it's funny, I was talking to some of the players a few weeks ago when it was pretty down and it was pretty dour, and asking them, maybe I know that the slogan, the motto of this season for the Argos has been don't look back. Don't rely on being the Grey Cup champions 2 of the last 3 years. But I said, do you almost want to lead into that? And Wayne McManus was like, yeah, why shouldn't we? Even though obviously there's been so much roster turnover. Certainly in Edmonton, everyone knows how much roster turnover there has been with the Argos, given the entire Argos defensive line, save for Florian Arumalade, is now in Edmonton. But there is this overall sense in the Argos that there's a real opportunity here. And I know, given how competitive it is in the West right now, to say a team at, looking at 3-8, looking at potentially trying to get to 4-8 wouldn't necessarily be, incredibly competitive in the overall context of the West. But in the East, I mean, because of how competitive it is in the West, and because the crossover is certainly in play, the Argos don't get a win in Hamilton, their season has to be over at this point. Because I know we talk about getting off the mat, but when you get to Labor Day, and given how competitive it is in the West right now, there's zero margin for error for Toronto. And the same is true for Hamilton as well. Even though they're top of the East and in pole position, there's still a lot of football to be played. And as great as they looked on that 4-game winning streak, 5-game winning streak, going into that BC game, a lot of cracks emerged and a lot of inconsistent play. And even though they looked like they had a pretty aggressive defensive plan in Regina, to not see that go off, to lose the way they did, the Ticats have had a bit of a rest here, getting ready this week now for the Labor Day Classic, but they almost got to feel a must-win as much as the Argos.
Your tweet from just about an hour ago or so, Chad Kelly was practicing with the Argos today. Now, you said it, Nick Arbuckle was majority of the first-team reps. But for this Argos team, with the way Nick Arbuckle has been playing this year and how good he is, what would you go to Chad Kelly at any point this season? If he's good to go, does he just come right back in? I guess what's going on with Chad Kelly and the Argos right now?
Yeah, that has to be a decision with Ryan Dinwiddie. And I know it is unfortunate. I will say this in 2 ways. Chad Kelly will always be a value add for any team in any situation in the CFL. He can make every single throw. He's certainly confident in his abilities, given some of his comments a couple of weeks ago, saying he thinks he's a top 25 quarterback in all of professional football. That just speaks to who he is and how highly he holds his own talent. But you can't take away from what Nick Arbuckle is doing. And I know certainly in the CFL context, Nick Arbuckle is definitely a journeyman. But if you look at what he's done over these last 10, 11, 12 games, even going back to the Grey Cup, yes, the Argos have a losing record. And yes, he has, certainly made some big mistakes. I think back to that game in Winnipeg about a month ago where the Argos looked like they were going to pull out a win and have a comeback. And Arbuckle, by his own admission, made some mistakes late on. But he has really developed, ascended, gotten the playing time as a starter that he never got in Ottawa, that he never really got consistently in Edmonton. And now he certainly looks confident, and a lot of the guys are going up and getting balls for him. And, I point back to Jay Kerslow having over 149 yards and 2 scores last week. But overall, it really doesn't matter whether or not who's at quarterback. The Argos, like last week, just seems, they would hope it isn't, but it seems an aberration just given the context of their season. This is a team that would come out flop. I go back to, again, that 22-1 lead they had against Ottawa a few weeks ago. And to blow that, it's still an indictment on the team. How could it not be? And I was at practice today, and Dinwiddie was still getting on them, like constantly just getting on them, making sure they were assignment sound. So it's not desperation. The Argos in the CFL in the East, it just seems that, any team has a chance. But it really does feel to me like you got to go with Nick Arbuckle. To put Chad Kelly has to be 100%, and we've got to put this to rest about, is he 100%? Is he good to go? How's the leg doing? Can he push off? Can he escape the pocket? Will he be able to, protect himself if he has to? If he can go, then and he's your number one quarterback and you're paying him like it, put him in. But if it's not, just let it be, and let Nick Arbuckle do what he's shown he can do, which is, irrespective of the record, Nick Arbuckle and his numbers, he's a starting quarterback.
We're with Matthew Scianitti of TSN. Out in Regina on Sunday, it'll be Riders, Bombers. This was thrown to me earlier today where you take away the Calgary games, the Riders are 8-0 this season, and the Bombers are 6-1 this season. The Stamps have just dominated those two teams, but they're meeting in Saskatchewan. It's always a close game out in Regina. For you, who do you think has the edge going into this edition of the Labor Day Classic between Saskatchewan and Winnipeg?
I hate to say it to our many friends in Regina, our many friends who wear green and white, but the Bombers look ready. I saw them last week, and for those who saw my post-game interview with Brady Oliveira, he was fired up and he's ready, especially after the game that he had against a very, very, very tenacious Owls defense. Brady Oliveira just seems like now he's revving into form, and even though they lost a couple of receivers last week, certainly too, Zach Caleros looked very good, and Willie Jefferson's been swatting balls away. So do not forget about the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. There's a reason they've gone to 5 straight Grey Cups, but this is also a huge, important test for Corey Mace and the culture that he's built there in Regina. To have a full house, to have the expectation, to have Rider Nation wanting these next 2 wins, especially in certainly on the Labor Day weekend, and especially the Banjo Bowl, going to a noisy Winnipeg. If they can get those 2 wins, it's a statement. But if they can't, if they split this series or Winnipeg comes out and they take both, my goodness, we're having a completely different conversation. But that's where the Riders are in their team development. Corey Mace has come in and really created a whole new culture that just has energized really that entire city. And certainly, again, you take away those games against the Stampeders, really energized the Riders. But this is a big test. Irrespective of the Stamps, irrespective of Saskatchewan, it is still Winnipeg. They are still the team to beat because they've set that standard, because they've won the Grey Cups, because they've gone to multiple Grey Cups. You got to take them down. And just the overall vibe, the swagger that they started to play with towards the end of that game in Montreal, they're ready for Labor Day.
Matthew, I got one more for you here, and I'm going to keep this one in Alberta. I mean, Calgary has a higher ranked offense. They have a higher ranked defense, and they're heavy favorites. Let's just call that as it is. Yet, there is still a belief in this market, given the last 3 weeks and how this team has turned it around since Cody Fajardo has come in, that the Elks can be competitive and even get a win Monday down in Calgary. Is that a Homer-style mentality, or what does a TSN analyst based in Toronto have to say about that? Do you see it the same way?
I texted Cody Fajardo this week, and I can tell you what I got back was exactly what I thought I would. He is ready to go. And there is something to be said about Cody Fajardo and how he holds himself and how he plays the game, because he is a student of one of the greatest Edmonton quarterbacks ever, and certainly one of the greatest Argos quarterbacks ever. He is a student of Ricky Ray. And Ricky Ray's motto was, you just complete the pass, you go down the field, and you just squeeze the life out of a team. And the ruggedness, the tenacity, the determination to one weekend have an opportunity to win a game, and obviously that drop pass by Keon Julian Grant, to come back the next week, get the win, and to now be on a winning streak, to see the energy that Mark Killam has, to see the way that this team is rallying around each other. The Stamps are the story of the West for me right now. Like, we can talk about certainly that Winnipeg is still the team to beat and how great Corey Mason, what he continues to build in Saskatchewan. But the 180-degree difference in Calgary is a tremendous story. That trade to bring Burton Adams Jr. over, like, to see the way that VA is playing with the confidence that he has, it feels like the old Stamps again. It just feels inevitable that they're going to win big games. But don't count Cody Fajardo out. I wrote about it this week for a feature, an essay that we'll have for Labor Day. But as much as the Stamps are, and with VA are Grey Cup caliber, Cody Fajardo's won a Grey Cup. He knows what it takes to win, and he's won it in the most dramatic way. So if you're going into a weekend on a winning streak, knowing that the momentum, that you want to keep that momentum going, you want to have Cody Fajardo behind center. So it's not a homer call at all. The Elks are serious, and I can't wait to watch these next two games between the Stamps and the Elks. I'm not going to say that it's going to determine the future of both of their seasons. No, again, a lot of football still to be played, but I think we're going to get a clearer picture of who both teams are after the next couple of weeks.
Well, Matthew, we appreciate your insight, and that is a lot of positive vibes for Elks fans for sure. So thank you for taking the time to join us here on the Reid Wilkins Show. That was TSN's Matthew Scianitti. Have a great day.
Take care, boys.
All right, Matty, what do you think? I think what he said about Winnipeg was pretty interesting.
I was intrigued how quickly he went Winnipeg.
Yeah.
But he saw Brady, he's talking to Brady after that. When Brady Oliveira is going, that's a very good bomber. Like Justin Rankin, we talk about him almost dynamic player, but the first running back in recent years that is all purpose, it's Brady Oliveira. He's the guy that's been doing it rushing. He's the guy that's doing it through the air, receiving wise. When he's rolling, that does make that team better. The concerns I do have, Nick Demski looks like he will be good to go, but I should have checked the injury report for today. He was limited. He was practiced. Let me check the report here. The receiving. So Nick Demski with the head, it was limited back-to-back days. Dalton Schoen, those full participant in practice. So he might good to go. And Jarrett Stearns, he's going to be out. So the receiving part is going to be absolutely fascinating. Joe. Yep. He's going to come. He's coming back to the Riders. I don't know if he'll be ready to go for Sunday. Polk's going to Toronto. It seems like he's going to be good to go for Monday for the Argos. But that'd be the concern I'd have for the Bombers right now is just what's the receiving core. But when Brady's running and Brady's rolling, doesn't matter.
Well, and it was also encouraging what he said about Edmonton, and that's the difference that I've suggested as well is that there's Bruce Simpson. Well, that's a real who's who.
That's another spot. You're at the next house. Bruce said he heard there's famous people here.
All right, yeah. The big Simpson family, huge fans of the word of the day. Eh?
Yeah, I got to come up with words of the day.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how the legs are going. But what I was saying, it was interesting what he said about Cody Fajardo, because that's exactly how I feel about him, is that's just a guy you hit your wagon to. That's a winner who finds ways to get victories. Now, albeit this will be absolutely the biggest test of the season for Cody Fajardo. And we didn't really talk about it, but as we found out earlier that I always want to say Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Smith, Steve Dunbar Jr., both on the sixth game.
What do you think? But I mean,
they've worked without Robbie Smith. They've shown that they could play without him. Dunbar is a bigger loss.
But as you said, he hasn't proven himself to be like the guy, the number one guy.
No, but he is, to me, he's their best receiver by far, and then the drop-off starts happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Curly Gittins, to me, is not ready to be a number one. Julian Grant is not ready to be a number two. So it's all going to roll through Justin Rankin. The question is, do you try to mix in Javon Leakin a little bit as a receiver?
Or more Justin Rankin.
But
he's their
Calgary's known right now they're
anyhow.
going to target Justin Rankin. They're going to try to focus on Justin Rankin as much as possible. They start containing him. What do you have?
I would say
before you, at least you could say there's Steven Dunbar.
I don't know that any team that since they found this newfound way of using Justin Rankin, no team has been able to contain him.
But they have not played a Calgary defense.
Right.
They have the Saskatchewan. They didn't do this against Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Montreal had a great defense.
They still had their injuries.
True.
We talked about those injuries. They haven't gone against one of those top defenses yet.
Look, I'm not trying to downplay everything Calgary's done. They're a successful team. Vernon Adams is playing incredible football. Their defense has been great. I just want to, this is a big litmus test for me.
Yeah, I think it should be for everyone.
And if they can hang in there, heck, get a win, this totally changes the outlook and the external view of the Edmonton Elks. But
you're
even
going up against the football team that in their 7 victories, their margin of victory on average is 13.8 points per game.
Exactly.
It's a good football team they're going up against.
That's a good football team, but that also says if you come out of there and you lose on a Rene Paredes field goal late in the game, that's not the worst case scenario.
Sure, but that I think we should be focusing to a degree that's maybe the realistic as hey, sweeping the Labor Day set.
I've never said this.
I didn't say you, but we're asking Play Alberta
for the
odds.
You got optimistic fans. I mean, what are you going to do? Johnny Alberta says, nice kit, Matt. Hey, didn't that team lose yesterday?
Didn't
that team lose something?
Johnny.
Did they lose a game or something of relevance? Or
what happens first, Johnny? I mean, I'm speaking directly to Johnny Alberta. Amorin moves away from his formation. Amorin's out with Manchester United.
TBD, bro.
It's sad that it's not it should be. He changes his formation next in a couple weeks here, but it's more likely that he's gone, is it not?
All right, we have got to get out. That Matthew Scianitti from TSN, by the way, was the voices of the game for Windsor Plywood. We've got to get out. We have got one of my favorite segments of the show, certainly of the week. It's the Pass the Pantry Athlete of the Week. We're going to be joined by a young flag football, track. I mean, you name it. This guy can do it all. Young guy here in Sherwood Park. He'll be joining us for what?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you had something to say.
I was listening.
Oh, yeah. No,
I was just listening to you very intently.
Evan Owens is going to be joining us after the break. But first, we are going to hear from the Coob.
A blockbuster trade in the NFL sees Micah Parsons being shipped to the Packers in a sign-and-trade deal with the Cowboys. Packers giving Parsons a 4-year, $188 million deal, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in league history. The Cowboys get Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders in the move. And staying down south, there's 3 games live in college football. Lafayette trails Bowling Green 7-0 with about 10 to go in the first quarter, while Rutgers leads 10-7 over Ohio with 15 minutes to go in the second. And we also see Boise State up 7-3 on South Florida. 6 minutes to go in that second frame. And from Saskatchewan, breaking news out for the Riders. Adjo re-signing with the Rough Riders. And 880 Chad's Morley Scott reported that Nick Anderson was back at Elks practice today. Anderson sitting out the last 4 games with an injury. In baseball, the Phillies and Angels are warming up to duke it out. After that, the Yankees play the White Sox and the Marlins, and Mets go head-to-head. This sports update is brought to you by Advantage Sports Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you're stuck with a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460 9977 or visit their website at advantagesportmed.ca to book an appointment. Today, it's the Athlete of the Week when we get back from break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
EST Hangout.
So I had bought a blank for playoffs, just a white one, and I was wearing it, and my friend goes, I'm like, oh, what number should I get? She goes, 69. I'm like, that's crazy. No, I won't do that. Anyways, I go in to get my jersey done the next morning, and I don't know what possessed me in that moment, but I go, okay, yeah, I'll get 69 on
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Goodbye. You sure are going to miss them, but their room would make a great yoga studio. Store their childhood treasures safely with Sentinel Storage and find some space for you. Try 4 weeks free. sentinelstorage.ca.
Whew. South Florida.
I don't know who this quarterback is. He's got some legs.
He's got some legs. He looks like like kind of Mazzoli like. He runs like Mazzoli.
He had a big touchdown called back because of a holding penalty.
Byram Brown
Remember
for
that
South
name.
Florida has just scored to put the South Florida Bulls ahead of number 25 ranked Boise State. College, baby.
Is he on a negotiation list?
College. A reminder, if you are watching us on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up. We need to get to 75 prior to get to double word of the day territory. A reminder, we have coming up the Battle of the Bars where Matthew Iwanyk and I are going to end the debate, end the stigma.
Well, I want to end the stigma. You've created a stigma around the Dollarama chocolates.
I don't want to end the stigma. I don't know. We're going to have the Battle of the Bars coming up. We're going to talk about those new NFL jerseys that came out as well. Get your thoughts on those, Matties, because there is some interesting jerseys out there. But first, I see him standing by there. It is time for the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week, which is for over 30 years in Sherwood Park. Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen, and we do it fast so you can slow down. We're a family, and when you come to Pasta Pantry, you're one of us. Natty, it is with great pleasure that we welcome to the show this week's Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week, Evan Owens. Evan, you're on the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. How do I know you?
Well, you coached me through flag football.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Evan was the player I would always talk to. There was, we had a great team, okay? But, there's always the one player that takes it to the next level, and we had a few of them. Evan, his buddy Ben, as well as my daughter Rose. We might have to talk about Rose because if she's watching right now, I'm going to ask you a question right off the top, Evan. Is Rose a decent quarterback?
Yeah.
Evan, how old are you and what sports do you play, young man?
I'm 11 years old and I play I do track and I do soccer.
Track,
and football.
Yeah, there you go. Which of those sports or disciplines would you say is your favorite?
Well, probably football, and then probably track, and then soccer.
So flag football. Was this your first year playing it, Evan?
Yeah.
Okay. How many touchdowns do you think you scored this year, Evan?
Per game? Or just?
Well, I know the answer to that because per game it was 3 because they could only in the Sherwood Park Flag Football League you max out at 3.
So what happens if you're going to score a fourth? You're not allowed.
Well, Evan, what happened? What was
if you were supposed to score? If you were going to go score a fourth, what happens after you score 3?
Either you have to take a knee at like the 1 yard line, or you would have to go and just toss it or do a lateral to a teammate behind you.
We'd have a lateral system.
Did you lateral it a few times?
Yeah, I did it once with Ben.
Evan was the okay. Evan,
yeah. What position are you?
Mostly running back.
Yep. Evan was running back.
back.
Sometimes we'd play him at receiver as well. But Evan, you always had a great attitude. You were a kid that showed up to practice. You didn't miss one practice. You didn't miss one game. And every time you showed up, you just had a great attitude about you. So that's
Thank
something
you.
I just want to commend you on because that'll take you very far, not just in sports, but in life. There's, the best, what do I always say, Matty? The best ability is?
Availability.
And you were always there. Look, your mom, Robin, nominated you. Your dad listens to us as well. He's an avid listener of EST. How much support and love do you get from your parents? And by the way, now would be a great time to say thanks for driving me everywhere.
Thanks for driving me home, Mom and Dad.
But how supportive are your parents of you and your athletic endeavors?
Very supportive. They'll train me and bring me to every practice, and very supportive.
Good. Nice. Evan, you have a YouTube page. Would you mind sharing the name of your YouTube page and some of the content that you would find on this YouTube page?
Well, I don't think I have a YouTube channel yet. I've been wanting one.
What's the one you and Ben post on?
Oh, that's just Ben's. But we mostly just do football routes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you watch a lot of football?
Yeah.
NFL, CFL. What are you into?
I usually do a lot with my dad and grandpa.
Oh, just playing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch any of it? Do you watch, do you have a favorite team?
My favorite team, sometimes maybe the Chiefs or the Ravens.
Hey, I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh, gosh.
You're just even better.
Oh,
well done, Evan.
I should have.
This kid, he's being taught right.
I should have let you know not to say the Ravens. No, just kidding. Evan, who would you say is your greatest inspiration or somebody that, plays professional sports, amateur sports, somebody that you would look up to and aspire to be?
Probably my two teachers, my teacher, Mr. Walker, and my track coach, Mr. Young.
Oh, wow. And what makes you say that about them? What stands out about those two coaches that makes you want to aspire to be like that?
So Mr. Young brought me through my 3 years of track, and I felt like he just has got me developed of a way faster and that. And Mr.
Now,
Walker.
are you going to play? Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Mr. Walker.
Mr. Walker, he just encouraged me to play more sports and try out for them.
Right on. Evan, are you going to play flag football next year, you think?
Yeah.
Do you need a new coach?
I would like to stay the same with Coach Jay.
Oh, look at that.
We
He's
had
keeping
fun.
you around.
We had fun.
He's keeping you around.
It was a good year. So thank you for not firing me.
You've won that one over. What do you like to do in your off? Like, if you're not playing sports, what do you love to do? You a guy that you like video games or?
Yeah, I like playing usually a little bit of video games or just hanging out with friends.
What's your favorite video game then?
Probably Fortnite.
Okay. I've never played Fortnite. I still don't know
I'm
what
not
happens.
a Fortnite guy.
Tommy
myself.
loves Fortnite, so I know it's a great game. So I don't understand it, but I'm much older, so it's not for me, I guess.
Well, Evan, you're on brand. You're wearing the orange hoodie because this is Pass the Pantry Athlete of the Week. With that, you get a $25 gift certificate to Pass the Pantry, so you can take your parents out for supper, and you get a custom Pass the Pantry Athlete of the Week hat So congrats to you, Evan. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a great, I guess summer's over. You went to school today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, out here at Sherwood Park, it's whack, man.
It's almost the weekend, though. It's almost the weekend.
Evan, thank you for joining us, and congrats
Thanks
on
for
being
having me.
Past the Pantry. What's that?
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, and congrats on becoming a Past the Pantry Athlete of the Week. All right, that was Evan Owens, flag football, track. I mean, I don't know that I've seen.
So they cap it at 3 touchdowns.
Oh yeah,
that's weird.
Well,
I get it. It just seems
you
weird.
get it.
Well, you don't want some if there's just okay, you're in Sherwood Park. Who's from Sherwood Park? Chuba Hubbard. If he was the kid playing at back in the day, you don't want him to just dominate. He takes the ball, touchdown. You don't want Barry Sanders. No, not Barry Sanders. Bo Jackson in Tecmo, right? Well, you could just always score.
Yeah.
So I do get it, but it's just a weird thing to be okay, how do you plan for that?
The name for that here is you don't want Evan doing that because Evan would Evan you.
So what happens if he scores? Do they just place it at the 1? I know they say you should go on the knee or lateral, but if he doesn't take that knee or lateral and then walks into
dead ball, that dead play, it starts back and you lose it down.
Oh, so it's you get a penalty for it.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But we developed a little bit of a scheme.
Yeah.
We hatched a scheme so that kids would get other touches.
Well, that makes sense.
But you know what? I truly mean that. And there was a lot, pretty much our whole team had that same attitude, had that same desire to be there. Very encouraging. And yeah, coming up in the nasty chat, Duck Dad says, what a great young fella. This kid is going places. Remember that name. Big Uke clapping. Well job, young man. And yes, very well job, Evan. And enjoy. I recommend the pasticcio with white sauce. We should have went there after here. That I would have taken you for supper for. But I know you're probably a little gun shy from the supper.
No, I would have taken it. I'm glad you didn't offer me right now.
Right.
Without the plan. Like you said, I should have. I'm glad this wasn't, hey, should we go? And then if I was like, no, then.
I didn't put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up, what everybody wants to see and hear. It's the battle of the bars. We've got the knockoff brand versus the name brand.
The Dollarama versus, which is, I don't want to say knockoff. It's the better bang for your buck. You get more.
Bounty versus Island Bar.
Gotta get these. They're all wet now.
We've got Twix versus Duet. We're gonna solve all of these mysteries for you. There will be nothing. There'll be no debate after this.
Fair, because we need to clarify what we're debating here. When we come back.
Pure taste. But
no, because I know the name brand is going to be better. I'm saying though, save the money. The other one is not that far off.
True enough.
That you're better off going Dollarama brand because it's 2 for $1.25.
Okay.
And in the end, it's actually 4.
Okay, we can do that too.
That's
we can put this into a strata and figure out bang for your buck, what works. But that is all coming up next. You are listening to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice.
2 guys and a goalie.
The best player in the world, the best player on your team. He's not the guy you should be telling that to, hey, can you take a little less? They should have thought that with Trent Frederick. They should have thought that with other players they've signed.
Yeah.
Connor McDavid should get exactly what he wants.
You want to throw the lower numbers at someone? Go to Trent Frederick and say, hey, you want to win a cup. That's the pitch. You want to play with Connor? Take a little bit less.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Canadian Brewhouse is turning up the flavor this summer with our new summer feature menu. Try our jerk chicken skewers, Cajun shrimp tostadas, and street corn salsa. Bold bites made for patio season. Get them while it's hot. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You know Dawn. Everyone knows Dawn. Dawn from
Frontier Cartage. That's right, it's me, Dawn from Frontier Cartage, where we're setting the standard for cartage service in Edmonton and beyond, offering city cartage, Alberta Highway, short haul deck, and more. My team and I are bringing our years of industry experience and expertise to every mile.
Join Dawn and her boys in a new chapter in transportation excellence, dedicated to exceptional service. Call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826.
At Mind360, we invite you to embark on your mental health journey in a safe and comfortable space. Conveniently located in St. Albert, Mind360 has a diverse team of experienced clinicians that offer a broad range of tailored services for children, adults, and families. Furthermore, we are very proud to serve our military, veterans, and first responders. If you're looking for counseling, treatment, or assessment, understand that you are not alone. Contact Mind360 at mind360.ca to book an appointment today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Micah Parsons has been traded from the Cowboys to the Packers in exchange for 2 first-rounders and Kenny Clark. Green Bay and Parsons have agreed to a 4-year deal worth $188 million total, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. And 3 games are live in college ball, including Rutgers leading Ohio 17-7 with about 8 minutes left in the second. And in the CFL, Adjo is back with the Rough Riders, resigning in Saskatchewan after being waived by the Colts on Tuesday. MLB action, it's the Angels up 1-0 on the Phillies top of the first, while the Marlins and Mets are just about to get underway. After that, the Yankees meet the White Sox. And at the U.S. Open, Canadian Denis Shapovalov has advanced to round 3 after beating France's Valentin Royer earlier today. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The third and final hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matty Iwanyk. I want to shoot a 3.
Go for it.
Now, we got to put odds on this.
Whether you're going to make it?
Yeah.
Where are you going to shoot it from? Front, side?
I'm going back here.
Yeah,
so
but
that it's
front
on camera.
or side, like where are you?
Like straight on.
So you're going to be at the front of the key?
Yeah, 3-pointer.
Okay, I'm going to put the odds at 3-1 you make it.
3-1?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you take that?
Would I bet on you?
Yeah.
No. Pressure's on.
Okay.
I'm going to bet that you're not going to do this. So those on the audio stream, we're live. He's Jay Milne, I'm Matt Iwanyk. This is the Reid Wilkins Show. We're live at the Damon Bunting's backyard for the Damon Bunting Charity Classic in support of Robin Hood. Jay is gone to the. Just let me tee this up quickly. Jay is gone. We're on the basketball court. So those listening on the audio stream, Jay's got the ball. He's going to go at the top of the 3-point line, and he's going to see if he can make this one shot. So you ready to go? Okay. So Jay's going up there. He's got the ball. He's dribbling. Here he goes. Ball's in the air. And he hits the front rim, bounces back. If you bet on Jay making it, you lost. For those that bet on Jay missing, you get a cash. You get a cash. You nailed that one earlier today. It was pure swish.
The line was there. The line was there.
It's the pressure.
Yeah, it's the pressure.
That's what we're going with. Anything that happens over there on camera, it's just pure pressure. There's no other reason.
I'll try again.
Okay.
I'll try again.
I will not try again.
Later in the show. We got to make one. Thanks,
you
Big
can
Geek,
make
for
one.
riding with me. Okay, it's time to get into
buying or selling.
What this is buying or selling for Damon Bunting Real Estate. Damon Bunting has been a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 17 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out on DamonBunting.com or Instagram handle of Damon Bunting Real Estate. We're buying on or selling on
I'm buying on Dollarama chocolates over the name brand in a sense for value and taste. That with the savings that you make, it's worth the lesser quality of it because it's not that much. You're selling on that, and you're completely buying on name brands. This started last week. Jay and Matt's Eats. At the time, we had Coop because we went to Dollar Tree, tried a bunch of things. And we came up with the idea that this Thursday, we're going to do the chocolate ones. And there's a few others. There's the Kinder one, which you can't have. And I think there's one more. But we've got 4 of them for us here.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure we're clarifying on this. Like, I do believe the Mars bar is going to be ultimately better than the Meteor. But the Mars bar,
I'll be
where's
fair.
Your receipt? Where's your receipt?
I'll be fair.
Because the Mars bar was like 90-some cents.
I got the receipt here.
Yeah. The Mars bar was
95 cents.
And the Meteor was
63.
And so you get 2, though, for 1. Oh, kind of 2 for 1. This one has a little bit more than this one. And this is the better value. You might as well just go get the Dollarama chocolate bar and save the cash because it tastes just as fine as you get more for it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to debate on this.
Okay, so what do you want to do first?
I want to get the coconut out of the way because I hate coconut.
You want to get? Or do you want to do it
coconut.
last so it doesn't skew the
That's
rest
fair.
of our?
That's fair. Then we'll start
taste.
left to right.
Okay, so we're going Twix versus
so name
Duet.
brand or
let's just
let's go. Let's rotate.
Okay, let's go
name brand, non-name brand, name brand, non-name brand.
Sure.
Okay, so name brand, we're starting with Twix.
A reminder: if you haven't yet, hammer that thumbs up if you're watching us on YouTube, or you could chime in and have your say at the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox 780-218-9999.
Come on, pull that. There you go. And I'll take 1.
Twix is probably one of my favorite candy.
You can't go wrong with the Twix. These are delicious. These are amazing.
I mean, I know what I'm getting here.
You can't go wrong with this.
I'm getting a top 3 chocolate bar.
Duet might struggle with this one.
Duet's got a lot of work.
This one might be worth the money. Straight up.
This is fantastic.
And honestly, though, this is a 4-pack. Although these 2-packs are a lot bigger. Like this 65 grams or how many grams? Or did I rip it? Must have ripped it.
Okay.
Twix did well.
Twix did really well. I mean, that's
Oh, how big is it? I think, yeah. So just pull it out and split it in half. So now the Duet, which is the Twix version from Dollarama.
I ate way too much Twix.
That's really good. That holds up to Twix 1-on-1.
Oh, wow.
I stand by that. Like,
okay.
The cookie of Twix, I feel, is a little bit better. So I stand by the Twix is still a little bit better.
I don't know.
It's not by much. Then again, you get more with the Duet for price.
Okay. So the Duet wins.
You're going Duet.
Well, because if it's even close, the bargain value wins.
See? Duet right off the bat.
Okay.
And I didn't expect that.
Duet, Dollarama 1, name brand 0.
Do you want to just split this chocolate bar instead of eating a full one?
I'm not eating a full Meteor.
Yeah, we'll just split this in half.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So Meteor, Mars bar next. Mm-hmm. Chocolate bar. We'll do the job.
And then that's good. That gets you across the finish line, man.
Mm-hmm.
Meteor actually tastes better than I remember.
So, do you want to do half each, or do you want me like a quarter each?
No, quarter.
No, okay.
It's going to get carried away.
Chocolate. Which one do you want? So now this is the Mars bar.
Now the nougat on the Mars is
very
a different
equal.
color.
Very equal. Not in much of a no difference almost to me. That one almost just tastes equal. If you put a Meteor in front of me, or if you put those on a table and we didn't know which was which, I would not be able to tell you which one's the difference.
You're not wrong. Okay, dollar brand value 2, name brand 0.
So now we start with We start with the name brand. Snickers.
I'm shocked.
I was telling you. So this I'm going to assume is just going to have better peanut.
Is there such a thing as better peanut?
Or I think more of them, I should say. Oh, you want that smaller one?
Okay, we're into the Snickers bar.
Snickers are solid.
Nah, Snickers wouldn't be in my top 3.
No.
Mars and Twix would.
Wow. And we've already got the Dollarama overcoming that.
Yeah. This is huge. This is huge for the human race.
I guess let's put this one quarters still.
Yeah.
Let me rip that up into quarter. I'm gonna put this back in the bag. For those listening on the audio stream, we apologize for the smackering of the eating and all this, but okay.
Okay, so this is the Titan bar.
No difference. No difference. None whatsoever.
Slight difference.
For you? Well.
But that being said, if you just put a Titan bar in front of me, I'd say, this is a good Snickers bar.
Yeah.
Right?
There's no change. If I had to rank them, like if a Mars bar, like I think the Mars bar would be like, let's say a 8.2. The Titan's like an 8.1. The Duet is like an 8.4, and the Twix is an 8.5. You know what I mean? Like they're just, there's such little separating them. If anything is separating them at all. So this is name brand first, the Bounty. Saying I'm just not the biggest.
I don't know.
Small. These are nice and small.
Who decided to do this?
Which part?
A Bounty bar. Like,
who decided to make
what's
this?
the purpose of this?
People like coconut. Like, I don't hate coconut. It's just not my favorite.
You're a Bounty bar guy?
Yeah, I mean, simple ingredients, right? You know what you're getting.
There you are, good sir. Have yourself a Bounty bar. Oh, there you go.
Yours comes with 3.
Okay.
Yours comes with 3.
Yeah, we're live right now. Yeah. What is your name? Shannon. Yeah. You're the photog here?
Yeah, I'm volunteering for photography. I connect with Damon and help him on the marketing side of things.
Okay.
I need to get into this Island Bar.
Okay. Island Bar.
Live on the radio right now.
Live.
We're live on the radio. Yeah. I don't taste the difference.
There's no difference
the
at all.
Coconuts are maybe a little lower quality, maybe.
What? Is there layers? Is there differences in coconut quality?
I don't know. I'm telling you right now, if we brought all this back to the office and we cut them up for people and we just labeled them or didn't label them, I said, have them.
You have that too, Shannon. No.
And guess which one is which one?
Yeah, nobody was doing it.
No one's knowing the difference. And this is why I go back to.
Wow.
Okay, this exceeded my expectation. I thought there would be a clear difference between all the name brands and the non-name brand.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, there isn't that clear difference. And I stand by on price point. Like it was 60, it's 2 for $1.25 or whatever it is. I mean, for most of these ones. So, well, we've already got them all out, so you wouldn't be able to see the blind.
Blindfolded, you could feed me coconut bars, and I could tell you which one tastes better.
If we planned better, we could have done that one. I feel vindicated right now. I'm going to say that right now. I feel vindicated about my feelings on these chocolate bars coming into this.
Matty, you were right. I was wrong. There is absolutely no difference between a Duet, and that's what I would put the gold standard at.
The Twix versus Duet,
which would be the Twix offsetting the Duet. The Duet stands alone. I mean, the Duet is exceptional. I'd like to know if anybody else has done this, if anybody else has tried the name brand versus knockoff brand for themselves, and if so, what your thoughts were. I'm surprised. Especially, I've never had a Duet.
I've just learned of them. I just found them in the stores like maybe a couple months ago.
And honestly, if I'm in the mood for a candy bar, Twix is one of my go-tos. Twix is going to be up there.
You might need to go to Dollarama.
So for the duet, I mean, that is awesome.
Oh, here's your receipt. I got to figure out the difference, though, because the duet's a 4-pack. And with chocolate duet was 63 cents, so it's 2 for $1.25. So it's 4 for $1.25, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not get charged? 1, 2, 3,
it was chocolate
4,
bars.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so there's 8. So chocolate duet, chocolate bar, Titan, Meteor, Bounty, Island, Snickers, Mars. So yeah, so chocolate bar is. So this was $2. So for a 4-pack was $2, which is, I don't know how many grams that was in there. I don't know what I did with the wrapper for this one. But the duet you can get 2 for $1.25.
What a deal. Dave in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox at 780-218-9999 says, this is the gripping drama I didn't even know I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, we were inspiring the people. We're telling the story of, we're spreading the good word of the chocolate bar debate.
Again, and saving you money in the process.
Well, and here's the thing. This was supposed to be the battle of the bars.
Yeah.
This was not a battle at all.
No.
This was a shutout.
This is what you want the Elks to do.
Yeah, this was a 42-save shutout.
This is, so again, Twix 4-bar versus Duet to get 4 bars. $2, $1.25.
Bang for your buck. That's what we're here to do.
Saving you money. That's what we do here on Edmonton Sports Talk in the Reid Wilkins Show.
Matt Owens in the nasty chat. I wonder if she's related to Evan Owens. She says, thank you for coaching the team. Evan really loved the game, the team, and his coach. Well, thank you, Nancy.
I'm going to say she knew.
She, whatever relations you have to Evan, you should be very proud of that young man. He is a great teammate, leader, just an awesome guy. He's going to go places, and maybe he'll take you to the pasta pantry. He's rolling with $25, so we're going to have to, and we'll get in touch with the parents and figure out how to get that GC to them. Okay, this was buying or selling for Damon Bunting Real Estate. We're going to come back after the break and look at these. What do they call them? The jerseys. They're the rivalry jerseys.
The rivalry.
Yeah,
jerseys.
that the NFL came out.
They're
with.
also called Rush or something, or is it just rivalry?
So, Coob, I want you to stand on guard next segment, because I want your takes on these two, because I think there's some real winners and I think there's some losers. But first, we are going to hear from the one and only Coob.
Micah Parsons is now a Packer, being traded from the Cowboys to Green Bay for two first-rounders and Kenny Clark. And Green Bay agreed to a 4-year deal with Parsons worth $188 million total. Parsons becoming the highest-paid non-quarterback in league history. And there's 7 games live in college ball. Rutgers taking a 24-14 lead against Ohio into halftime, while 25th-ranked Boise State trails South Florida 10-7 entering the third quarter. Elsewhere, Ajo is back in Saskatchewan, signing with the Riders after he was released by the Colts on Tuesday. In the MLB, the Angels and Phillies are slugging it out. They're tied at 3 apiece in the bottom of the first. Meanwhile, the Marlins and Mets are also underway in the first. They're runless so far. Later, we see the Yankees meeting the White Sox. And on the court, there's 3 WNBA games right now. It's Washington up 15-13 over New York with about a minute left in the first. The Reid Wilkins Show continues once we get back from break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Oil Stream.
Which one of these two players do you think lives up to those expectations the most? Savoy, because he's got pro experience. He had really good numbers in the AHL. He had a cup of coffee in the NHL. Played with Draisaitl.
I thought he looked pretty good last year when he was up here.
It was just a numbers game because they had so many veterans here. They're like, we're not going to rush this kid. I'm not saying Ike Howard won't be good. I think it's going to be an adjustment.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
Avocado and feta dip, passion fruit cheesecake, and cocktails that taste like summer in a glass. Try the new feature menu at The Banquet. Refreshing, craveable, and made for sunny days. The Banquet. Get real. Play hard.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Okay, 2 kids, 2 backpacks, lunch bags. Wait, where are the school books? Back to school doesn't have to mean the everyday rush and stress of looking for your kids' items. Have more zen in your mornings. Find space for your family's needs with Sentinel Storage. Go back to school with 4 weeks free. Reserve your space today and find the peace of mind your morning needs. Visit sentinelstorage.ca. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk live.
Oh, she's getting toasty now.
From the Satellite Banquet Bar, where a reminder, you can make your birthday epic at the Banquet Bar. Bowling, drinks, and a vibe you won't forget. Book your party now at thebanquetbar.com. We're at Damon Bunting's. We're in Damon Bunting's backyard. At the Damon Bunting Charity Classic in support of Robin Hood Association. We're going to have Alice Koss join us here shortly. She can explain why everybody's here, what everybody's doing. But Coob, if you want, let's dive into these jerseys because this, I don't know what to think, Matty. The first one that I saw was the Buffalo Bills cold front jersey. So these are
rivalry
jerseys.
Do we know why they're there?
No.
Has the NFL announced when they're going to use them?
Yeah. So the Buffalo Bills jersey they're going to use against the New England Patriots. So they wear them for one game.
So against
and it's a divisional rival.
Okay.
So these are the one the Coobs got up here. These are the Buffalo cold front jerseys. They're called. Matty, what are your initial thoughts on the cold front jerseys?
I'm disappointed it's October 5th that they're using them because I want that in the snow just to mess with play-by-play announcers and everyone because you wouldn't know anything that's going on with those guys. It's I love the all-white look. I'm wearing white shorts that I've now spilled chocolate all over. So that wasn't a smart move by me, but I like those white jerseys. I'm a fan of it. I think the gray will stand out rather well.
The Buffalo ones I'd say are some of my favorite.
I think also there's a lot of Bills fans. They do have white, but when you look at the crowd, there's a lot of blue. So when you get that shot of the game and you see blue in the backdrop,
yeah,
I think it's going to pop really well.
Well, and the Buffalo made sense because it's cold there. Yeah. You know, they play into that Buffalo tough attitude. The one that really I didn't get was the Arizona Cardinals. Did you see that one?
I saw the little specks that they threw on it.
Coop's got it up on the screen.
It's a dust bowl. So it's a sun-blasted pattern.
And you know what, Matt? That's exactly what the jersey looks like. It looks like a dirty jersey.
They had a massive dust storm roll through town just this week.
Yeah, I saw that. This jersey was in there. That's how they came up with this. Wow. They probably had a nice take on a jersey and then, oh, shoot, the dust storm got a hold of this one. Oh, well, it's too late to change anything. We better go ahead and roll with it, guys. This is terrible.
Well, the fact that they're playing on the dust and all that, I get it. It's the desert.
Could you not play off of anything?
How do you play on the desert?
Maybe an oasis, sunshine.
How do you put sunshine on a jersey?
Times. I don't know, but it's better.
I'll say this:
dust on jerseys.
Yeah, it's not exactly selling the desert part of it, but I didn't know it was dust. The fact that it's a sun-basted pattern, I respect that it makes me like it a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just don't like it as much. The Miami
won't look good on the field, I think.
No, it's confusing. It just kind of fades into I don't know. I just don't like it. The Miami jersey, it was kind of a deep sea look to it, feel to it. Once again, okay. I think the Buffalo one they did a good job of that because it does play into it.
The Miami's okay.
Yeah. But like when you think of Miami, do you think of deep sea? Or would that be not more of a Maine or a Boston thing? You know what I mean?
Deep sea fishing, I would think Florida.
But they are the Dolphins, right?
They are the Dolphins, and I feel like that's where the big fishing is. If you want to fish for fishers, correct me if I'm wrong, but like swordfish and stuff like that.
They're called anglers.
Oh my God!
Jeez,
have to correct.
No, they're not.
Well,
isn't that deep sea fishing?
Yep.
Like going for swordfish or things like that, and that to me screams Florida. It actually does. It doesn't scream any other state, actually.
Okay, Coob, what do you think about what's your take on the Arizona one, Coob?
I like the idea where they're sort of going to have some sort of reference to the desert, but it just looks ugly standalone. Like when I think of jerseys, I think of somebody going into the NFL store and buying them. If I see that hanging up, I would think they actually just forgot the jersey was dirty or they got a bad shipment, and I would walk right past it. It looks odd the way that they've done it. Like they could have done something with the sand dunes and kind of done waves on the shoulders or something like that. Or like I do like the sun or the Oasis thought of it, but when I see this, I just think it's ugly. You look like Pigpen.
Good reference.
Smith TM14, and I agree with him on this one. Nike cash grab.
Well, welcome to the world of business. What do you think the Oilers' next alternate jersey is? What do you think any jersey release is? It's all a cash grab. And if it wasn't for the money part of this and getting money, like Tony Kornheiser, one of his famous quotes is, the answer to all the world's questions is money.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have third jerseys?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have alternate jerseys? Why does the NBA go through 8 different jerseys through a season?
Yep.
Cash grab, 100%. Soccer, they release 3 new jerseys every single year. Their home, away, and alternate always changes every single year. They do not rotate a jersey year over year. Why do they do that? Because they can sell more jerseys.
Well,
that's all it is.
And if you want to act with your pocket, don't buy one, right? I mean, if you think this is a cash grab, don't do it, even if it's your team. I agree, but I also know enough to know that that is what it's about. So it is what it is. What do we got? Oh, these are all of them.
Yeah, but I like how we're still there a little bit, so I just want to go on the side on the YouTube.
The Jets one is cool. It's like a Gotham take on it.
Which one's the Jets one?
That
this
one.
one?
That
one.
Yeah.
What's that one next to Arizona between Miami?
Oh,
Coop, what was that one?
Between Arizona and Miami, that was the Seahawks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's the old school Seahawks colors, I guess, maybe.
Heard it was like somebody was saying earlier, it was a ripoff of an Oregon Ducks thing. But
hey, you want to talk about appealing to different places?
Well, that's Nike.
Well, Nike.
Literally,
if you're Seahawks, you want the Oregon. I would assume there's a lot of Seahawks fans there.
Yeah, probably. Okay, we are going to bring in Alice Koss. You can come right on in. This is how we roll here. We just do things live. So you can sit down, throw this headset on. Yeah, we're on video.
Yeah, we're on video. Sorry, we didn't tell you that. Jay didn't tell you that. That's Jay's fault.
That's okay.
I'll let you put that headset on.
This is candid.
Okay, so we are sitting next to Alice Koss, who is the manager of partnerships and development at Robin Hood Association. Alice, tell us a bit about your role with Robin Hood, what Robin Hood's, I guess, main initiative is, and then we can get into Damon Bunting's tournament after that.
Yeah, lovely. I'm the manager of partnerships and development at Robin Hood. So I basically get to do fundraising events like this do fun things in the community, partner with great people like Damon, and then all the sort of like less fun things like grant applications and funding proposals. So that's my role. And but Robin Hood Association's been around for 3 years. We're old.
Wow.
And we've been providing services to the community, since 1963. And we started with a group of 12 students out of a little home in Sherwood Park, and it was called the Robin Hood School at the time. And now we've expanded to serving about 700 children and adults in Sherwood Park and Fort Saskatchewan and their families. So our primary services are to empower people with disabilities to live their best lives. And our services really run the gamut from, they're lifelong, and depending on the needs of the individual, we're offering 24/7 services. So we've got 50 some group homes in the community. We've got 6 major facilities that we operate out of. We have a children and youth community center, which is actually the primary fundraising target for this event.
Okay, so this event, Damon's been putting this on. This
is the eighth
year.
That's right.
The 8th annual.
Yeah.
So Damon's obviously a big partner with us at Edmonton Sports Talk as well. I know Tom Gazzola, one of our on-air personalities, is here. We'd like to be here and support. How much, have you guys raised together in these 8 years with Damon coming together with Robin Hood Association? How much have you guys raised?
Over $140,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And it grows every year. I think the first year we raised, something like just under 8,000. And then last year we raised just about 34,000. So, we're always getting bigger and better.
And, so you raised a bunch of money. It's great. And we'll talk a bit more about the silent auction part of it. But the money that you raised from this, you had a specific initiative that was going to go to. Why don't you explain a little bit more about that, so that if there are people listening, watching, that want to get involved in the silent auction, that they can take advantage of it and know where their funds are going?
Yeah, totally. So as part of our services, we have a children and youth community center that serves families in the community and children in the community who have disabilities. And so the fundraising from this tournament is going to go to our children and youth programs and our children and youth community center. So it's very hyper local, and I think that really appeals to folks, who want to see the impact of their donation. We have a little sensory playground there outside where the tournament actually was a major part in making that sensory playground come to life. But we have ongoing needs at that facility. It's an old facility, and we're constantly needing to keep it updated and make sure that everything's like running properly and safe for all the kids. Updating sensory equipment, and then just the programs themselves. So the need there is strong, and it's amazing. Like it's the programs that run out of there, they go from early intervention to family support, play groups, summer program. So there's a ton going on, and it's just like really heartwarming to see the way that this tournament has really empowered so much vibrancy at our children and youth center.
So for all of our listeners out there, it's going to take a few minutes. I've posted a link to the website of the Charity Classic on EdmontonSportsTalk.com. It'll just say Damon Bunting. So people could go and it's just go to auction.
Yeah.
People who doesn't like a good silent auction.
Well, totally.
What's up there for grabs with the silent auction?
Oh, geez. You honestly, I'm a bit out of the loop.
Oh, that's all good. I will pull it up.
There's some
a few things.
Yeah, we've got
it's always fun. We got 2 family passes, U of A Botanic Garden, spa pedicure, Riverhawks 2 tickets regular season game. You got Rig Handcraft Distillery. There's a Fairmount Jasper Park Lodge golf pass.
Yeah, that one's
There's a
nice.
lot going on here.
Yeah. A lot of great experiences for families, and some sort of like really cool, unique one-offs that you're not going to see anywhere else.
And this all goes to support a great cause, right?
Mm-hmm. You bet. And we also have our 50-50 raffle. I think the jackpot is now over $2,000 on that one.
Oh, is that available on there too?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. I'm going to set that as a different link.
There you go.
There's going to be another link on our website, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. They'll say Damon Bunting. That's for the auction. Then it's just going to say 50-50. That's going to take you to this 50-50. I don't know how much longer is left on this 50-50.
Everything closes at 8 p.m.
Boom.
MST.
There you heard it first.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how cool is this, though?
I know.
I mean, Damon, we love Damon at EST. Our listeners love Damon. He's a very giving, thoughtful guy. But to take it to the next level and, because putting these things on, like putting on a dinner like this at a local establishment would cost a lot of money and take out of, the overall goal of your funds raised. But how awesome is it just to have it in Damon's backyard, stick it all together, got a great partner in the keg that comes and does steak and lobster. I mean, it's incredible. Speak to how awesome that is.
It is so awesome because we've partnered with other golf tournaments in the past that have been amazing. But what's really stuck out about this one is that it's intentionally small in scale. And Damon has done that on purpose because he wants it to be intimate and meaningful, to connect, these business leaders in the community who are sponsoring the event. And but even though it's small in scale, the outcomes of the tournament, they match the larger events that we've partnered in.
Oh, wow.
And so it's been really incredible for us to see the generosity of Damon's community, because I think, the sponsors who are here, they know Damon somehow. They're friends, right? Whether it's, Flair Mortgage Group or the Keg or Varia Law, they are connected with Damon sort of as industry partners. And they all are here because they believe in the cause, and they all really believe in giving back to the community. And what's been really amazing for us is that, Damon came to us 8 years ago saying like, hey, I kind of like, I want to do this golf tournament. Like, what do you think? And of course we were totally in, thinking that we would just be the recipient of proceeds for that 1 year. But then it continued to grow. It continued to evolve. It continued to get better. And through Damon, we've made so many other amazing connections, right? Through the other sponsors who are in this tournament. And, the Keg, they support Robin Hood throughout the year, like not just through this tournament, right? They've been part of our Sledge Hockey Day. So it's really like, it's just been amazing for us to expand our connections in the community as well. And Damon's really been the catalyst for that, which is like our gratitude abounds.
What's Sledge Hockey Day?
Let's
get into that.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So we do this every other year. It grew out of our sledge hockey program. So in our adult services, we have some very enthusiastic folks who are participating in sledge hockey. They practice every week during their season, and just at like a couple local arenas in Sherwood Park and Fort Saskatchewan. And we got, the sleds for that program funded through grants. And then, through this program, we were like, is there a way that we can turn this into something bigger and broader? And so the team started engaging with different businesses and community groups to just have them come and scrimmage with them at one of their weekly practices. And it was just like this super cool, almost like level playing field that it created, because the folks who receive services from Robin Hood, who are on the sledge hockey team, of course, they have, some kind of a disability. But when they're playing against able-bodied people who have never been in a sled before and have never tried sledge hockey, like they really are in control.
Skating circles around.
Yeah, 100%. And,
they're the McDavids out there.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. And so we were like, can we make an event of this, right? So every other March, so we just had our event this past March, so our next one will be in March 2027. We have it at Millennium Place at their twin arenas. And companies can register to play by way of sponsorship of the event. So Damon put in a team last year as well. And we had, I think last year, or at our last event, something like 12 or 14 companies come in and to sponsor the event and to play. So for them, they're putting 6 people in on their team, most of whom have never tried sledge hockey. So it's quite funny as well. Like it's not only a good time, but it's hilarious, right? It's hard. It's a difficult sport, right? Like you're using your core like crazy. You're tipping over, and so it becomes this kind of team building experience for the companies who are playing, but it's also just a super amazing way for the folks that we serve to connect with people in the community that they might not otherwise. So, and we kind of take over Millennium Place that day.
Yeah.
So the tournament, like it goes throughout Millennium from like 9 to 4, but then we also have like all kinds of free family friendly activities.
Very family friendly. Yeah. We've taken in that, and I've done that. I've been on a sledge.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. if you want to be humbled, just try that because it's just different. But it's a great event, as is this. Alice, we appreciate you hopping on, telling a bit about the story of Robin Hood. I have a personal connection to that. My cousin Doug has been a part of Robin Hood for many years, so we truly appreciate it. We've seen you buzzing around. My understanding, the golfers should be done shortly.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
It's about time for you to just settle down.
I'm the bartender tonight.
You're the bartender.
Yeah. I'm gonna be slinging free drinks.
Well, one other thing for you here. I know I'm gonna put you on the spot a bit, so forgive me. But Labor Day.
Okay.
Elks going down to Calgary to play the Stampeders.
Okay.
What's your prediction?
Elks all the way.
Hey, there you
Elks
go.
Obviously.
Well, you just gained a many more a fan. This has been Alice Koss from the Robin Hood Association. If you want to participate in this, whether it be the silent auction or the 50-50, Matthew has...
I'm working on it. I'm working it on our website.
The power of technology.
Tuned.
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, boom, the link's up. And if not, you can find it if you
search just Damon Bunting
Golf Tournament.
The first link is the link that will take you to the spot for the auction. Right below it says 50-50 raffle box.
Totally. And also, on social media, our handle, took me a second there, is RHA Connects.
RHA Connects. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram to see what they've got going on. All right, we are going to be back with the final segment of the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, Alice Koss, and Matthew Iwanyk, although we're going to let you get back. We know you got to get stuff done.
But I got to say, thanks for having me. And thanks so much for being here at this event today. Like, it's huge for us that you're here and that you're talking about it and just raising the profile of the event and of the Robin Hood Association and getting the word out. Can't tell you how much we appreciate it.
Well, when it's such a good cause, it's easy to do. Sweet. And we're happy to be here. So thanks for having us. We'll be right back after the break.
Micah Parsons has been traded from the Cowboys to the Packers in exchange for 2 first-rounders in Kenny Clark. Green Bay and Parsons have agreed to a 4-year, $188 million deal, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. In 10 games are live in college football. South Florida holds a 10-7 lead on Boise State with about 12 minutes left to go in the third. Elsewhere, Ohio is down 31-17 to Rutgers at halftime. In the CFL, Adjo is back with the Rough Riders. He re-signs in Saskatchewan after being waived by the Colts on Tuesday. In the MLB, there's 2 games live. Mets have taken a 2-1 lead over the Marlins in the second inning, while the Angels trail the Phillies 6-3 in the third. And the Yankees and White Sox are just about to get underway. On the court, it's Washington and New York going head-to-head. The Liberty are up 33-27 with about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. The final segment of the Reid Wilkins Show brings us back on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
EST Afternoons.
Elks defensive lineman Noah Taylor. Do you feel that vibe that this game is just so much bigger than just a normal regular season game?
Down south, when I was played at the University of Virginia, we played, I don't even like to say their name, Virginia Tech. That alone, I already know how rivalry games get. We got to own our state. You know what I mean? We got to own our province. This is our territory. As a man, you get real territorial.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Well, what a fitting song. Because I got to shoot a ball. Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanyk, live from the Banquet Bar Studio on location at the Damon Bunting Golf Classic or Charity Golf Classic here in Sherwood Park at Broadmoor. A reminder that Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, lottery, and instants all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta now and start playing today. Okay, Matt, I got to make a shot before this show ends, right?
Yeah, so
I'm 0 for 1.
Wow. Yeah, and you went to the key. So where are you shooting from? Same spot?
Same spot.
So we're doing this again. Jay's going to stand at the top of the three-point line, and he's going to go for it. I'm changing the odds. I think, what was 3-1 is plus 300?
Yeah,
that's so I'm going to bring this up to 375 to 1.
Okay, pressure's
I
on.
have less confidence now. Jay's putting down his headset. He's going off. He's going to go get this set up. To anyone that's interested in donating, I'm issues with our website a little bit, so just Google Damon Bunting Charity Classic, and you'll be able to get the 50-50 or silent auction. Here goes Jay. Ball's in the air, and he misses. He sends it a little long. It goes to the right side. He did get backboard this time. Before it was a little short. It hit the front rim. He wants a third opportunity. Odds have went to plus 475. Here it's up in the air. He drains it. 33% shooting from beyond the arc. That's pretty solid. I think a lot of people would take 33% from beyond the arc. Coob's giving you the applause.
I needed that one. Thanks, Coob. No, I got you back, Duke. What'd you put it to, 450?
I bumped it up to 470. You missed 2 in a row. In that moment, you have to change the odd to 475.
Well, I'm 33% from the line.
That's what I was saying.
I mean, that's good. I'll take that any day.
That's what I was saying.
Boom.
When you weren't here, that's what I was saying.
All right. We don't have the music, but do you have words of the day?
Give me a quick second.
Okay. He's got to listen to it.
Do we have 2 of them? Do we need 2 of them?
No, we didn't get to 75, so we only need 1.
Bacchanal.
Bacchanal?
Here, let's see if I can do this.
Bacchanal?
Bacchanal.
Jeez. What's with the hard ones? Bacchanal? Bachanal?
What is Bachanal?
What is it?
2 C's. Bacchanal.
Bacchanal. Can you use it in a sentence?
Give me a second. The event has morphed into one of the most shamelessly drunken bacchanals on the social calendar.
So this must be a soiree, a get-together, an event of some sort? A party? An outdoor patio party?
Is that your final answer?
That's it. Yeah.
An occasion of wild and drunken revelry.
Oh.
It's a wild, indulgent party. It comes from Bacchus, god of wine.
See, I didn't know that.
I ChatGPT'd, give me something that relates to hot backyard fun. And that
that's
popped
what
up, so
ChatGPT came up with?
That was one of the many that it came up with.
ChatGPT could screw right off.
So that's a complete over.
Yeah. Well,
so I guess that brings your shooting percentage down.
No. We don't touch
20%. We don't touch 20%.
We don't go there, Matthew.
1 for 3 from over there, 0 for 2 from here. You're down to 20%.
You know what I know? I'll tell you for free. It's getting hot out.
Well, the sun is now and I'm worried about our equipment because we're like, if we had to continue this a little longer, we'd have to move all of the tent over equipment because it's hot.
It is warm.
I put my paper on it to cool it down a little bit. Ooh, that's toasty.
Yeah, it's toasty, but we're almost, you know what? It's been a fun day. It's been a great show. As mentioned,
my pants are dirty.
Yeah, you got chocolate pants. Well, that's why you don't wear white shorts, young man.
I didn't think that. I didn't realize the chocolate's going to melt completely and it's going to get me. This camera's dropped again.
Yeah, this is the Mobile Banquet Studio live at the Damon Bunting Charity Classic in support of the Robin Hood Association. Matthew Iwanyk has put up...
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
So there's an issue right now with the website where nothing's updating, and I have to now go look at why this is happening because something got screwed up at some point in the day, and no one has figured it out yet.
If you want to be a good person and you feel like you want to help out here...
They wouldn't know how to help.
Well, go Google Damon Bunting Golf.
I thought for me.
Golf tournament, and the link's right there.
Yeah, so the first link that basically pops up, if you go there, there's the link to the silent auction. And then right below it, there's a raffle box website. That takes you to the 50-50. And in the end, that's till 8 o'clock tonight, Mountain Time. 8 o'clock you have to do that till Mountain Time. So they got a bunch of the silent auction stuff here. I'm glad the fire extinguisher's now kind of out of the sun. I was a little worried about that.
You were worried about that.
Well, I don't think a fire extinguisher should be sitting out in 32-degree heat, sun pelting right on it.
Well, now you know. Look,
am I wrong?
I don't know. I'm not a fire extinguisher expert.
I don't know what the level of what fire extinguisher would be stored at, but I think the sun pelting on it for 30
inside
some
room
degrees.
Temperature.
Yeah, but it's also I'm not nothing should happen, but how long until something might happen?
Do you feel like that could have been an issue for us? Like we could have been in danger?
Well, I don't again. It's the sun is pelting right on it. And it's hot out. And I touched it, and it was pretty warm.
You touched it?
I went to go look at everything, and I just touched it. And it was like, this is a little warm.
Oh, Matthew.
But I don't know what would happen.
Well, it's good. We didn't find out, thankfully.
Yet. You don't know that.
Well.
There's still a few minutes.
What?
If we go off the air, you know what happens.
Well, yeah, if something blows up and you see us covered in white, that is that. A reminder, you can head over to playalberta.ca. Click on sports, click on EST specials there. You will see Jay's play of the day, which is Nebraska -6.5, because I like to do it for the people. This is a game that's going to be on pretty much at your TV tonight. So you can watch it. That kicks off at 7. That was Jay's play of the day. We did take care of the Battle of the Bars, which turned out to be not really that much of a battle.
If you want chocolate bar, hit Dollarama, hit their chocolate bars. It's better for the pocket. Tastes just as good.
We had Evan Owens, the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week.
It was his grandma.
It was his grandma.
She was the grandma.
Hello, Grandma.
Nancy.
Nice to see you again. His parents and grandparents were always supportive and at the games. Love to see it. Love to have Evan on the show. That was great. This has been fun, Matt.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I want to do more. We should just do more shows outside when it's hot.
Yeah.
Like we have that grass now next to us. I think we should just move the station outside on weeks like this.
It's hot, man.
That's okay. It's nice.
You know, oddly enough, our show started at 3.
Yeah.
It's 50 times hotter right now for some reason.
Because we're in the shade.
Than it is. And I guess everything was shaded. Damon's got all these big, beautiful trees here.
Yeah.
Everything was shaded. Now it's not.
And we didn't get hit by a golf ball.
And we didn't get hit. What do we have coming up on the EST audio stream tonight?
That's a good question. We're going to have Turf District coming up next on the audio streams. And then next up, we do replays throughout the rest of the day. And then it's the morning show. It's Lieutenant Eric. It's Dave Jameson. It's YouTube Trev tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, right here on Edmonton Sports Talk on YouTube and on podcast. And as of next Wednesday, we'll be able to say the morning show on Cruise FM 95.7. Get that in your car. Preset that.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right, on behalf of myself, Jay Milne, Matthew Iwanyk, and the Coup back at the studio, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.